Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the Lou. I'm so fresh and so new. Got a hot album too.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Juice. I keep my promo on them poles. Keep that powder out my nose. I focus pain with 1 million copies sold. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name.
The Chicago nigga. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me out of rolling with my team. Y'all know what I mean. It's money hungry fiends. They think they can outsmart you by selling you a dream. But I stay grinding cause I'm bread making, homie. And they can't figure me out cause they really don't know me. You got that paper, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These suckers want slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field. I'm on the mill. I'm that hollow point tip, pointing at you, ready to kill. These suckers better chill, but ask brother Will. The king is in the building, so you haters take a kneel. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name.
Yeah, god damn it. I know y'all been missing me all day long. Been missing me. I didn't do the game. You know what I mean? I didn't call a game. I did not call a game because I was taking a flight back to Chicago playing from ATL. Y'all already know your boy is in the building. It's exciting to see, exciting to play. Listen, we gonna talk about Sydney Taylor. We gonna talk about Sydney Taylor last second shot sends the crowd crazy in Chicago. The crowd that was inside the stadium and all of Chicago is crazy. Sent it up. I mean, I was at the airport and I'm trying to tell you, I was on the phone with AC Chi-Town Calvin while I was at the airport going back to Chicago. The Chicago crowd that was going back to Chicago, that was watching the game, coming back from Atlanta, oh, they jumped. Hey, they was jumping out their seats. We was celebrating in the airport. It was a crazy looking thing that was going on. It was crazy in the airport. You got what I'm saying? Dark forces. Dark forces is on the Chicago Sky and stopping the Chicago Sky greats and the stars to continue. But even with Jeff Pagliosha being the Dark Warrior, even though he's the Sith, even though Jeff Pagliosha has a whole lot of stuff going on for that is not correct, even through all of that, the baddies are here. DiJonai Carrington being Obi-Wan Kenobi, she told y'all that it was going to be a different second half of the season. She showed it. She showed did. She told y'all what it was going to be. See, some of y'all didn't believe her. Some of y'all think that she was kind of crazy. Some of y'all thought that she was up in here pulling your leg. Go down there, little mama. Go down there with mama. Let daddy finish this show. And then I'll come and get you and we're going to go upstairs and watch the movie. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I know you've been waiting. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serving Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. Hey, Hannah, give me my... No, I got it. Y'all, listen. I am excited. I'm excited to celebrate this stuff, man, because I told all of the hate watchers. Soon as DiJonai come, chat, it was going to be a different story. Azare Stevens ain't even there. I'm just saying. Skylar Diggins ain't even back. Come on, man. You ain't heard that Skylar been traded, so it ain't going down. She gonna be here. Nanny nanny boo boo. She gonna be here. It's all good. And I'm telling the hate watchers that you come in, hit the like button. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serving Sports. ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to Get That Off Your Chest podcast. Go over and check it out. You see I made mine. You see I made mine on the grind. One time, drop a dime. Bars. I'm just telling y'all. Sydney Taylor has awoken the WNBA. I want to say first to King Noah. I mean, my boy Noah the King. I want to say what's up to Omega and Biography. You know what I mean? What's going on, Bio? What's up, Bio boy? I see you up in here. Listen. He said, hey, bro, Claude, everyone in the chat, Sydney Taylor is her. I hope that Chicago Sky organization take care of her. Oh, we finna get to that. What's up, Pete? It's exciting, Pete. What's going on, Pete? I see you, boy. I see you up in here. Hey, look, Chicago, I told y'all. I feel bad for you, bro, Claude. All right. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. They was losing. Yeah, they was losing because they had to get themselves together. But boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Listen, y'all. DiJonai Carrington told y'all that this part of the season, this second half, wasn't going to be what y'all was looking at. She said, not when I'm playing. I don't know what y'all think. DiJonai Carrington told y'all that the second half of the season, it is not going to look like what you saw before. Come on in the building, hit the like button, share this, y'all. Share this with the people that ain't even here. Share it with the people that you know love Chicago. Share this, put this on out, because I'm finna go ahead and cook today. I'm just going to let y'all know I'm here to cook today. And today, so make this a full hour show about I don't know what's going on with the $1 million baby. I hope that she's all right. I hope that, whatever personal matter happened, I hope I send out prayers if it ain't someone who passed or someone who's sick or whatever. You never know when it says personal. So, you never know what exactly is going on, something in the personal lives. I'm just saying, man, Sydney Taylor sent the crowd of Chicago nuts. Sent them nuts, chat. I mean, really. I mean, I'm watching this thing. I'm in the airport. I'm mad, chat. I'm mad because I couldn't, get on the I'm mad I couldn't get on the podcast today and call the game. So I'm already upset that I'm missing the game and everything, right? And then Sydney Taylor going do that thing, man. Do what to do, did what she did, how she did it. I mean, if y'all watch the game today, now New York had a burner too now. I ain't gonna even front. New York had a burner too, but it just wasn't like Chicago. It just wasn't like the underdog. It just wasn't like how we know the things got to get going. It wasn't like that. It really wasn't. It wasn't nothing like how, how it was. This was so liberating. This was just so good, man. The biggest thing about everything is that everyone counted Chicago out. Everyone counted this team out. forces them out. And the evil forces wanted Chicago to continue to do bad. The evil forces wanted Chicago to have bad, bad karma. I know we was all in our feelings. I know we was all up in our feelings. Jabari, what's going on? We talking about our shit today. We talking about our stuff today. You know what I'm saying? We talking our talk today. What's going on, Dennis? Get in here. We talking our talk today. I want my Chicago people up in here. We talking our talk today. Sidney motherfucking Taylor. Sidney motherfucking Taylor. I'm just gonna say it. I know. It's late time. We on the D block, MTT. What's up, baby? Sidney motherfucking Taylor. What's up, Robert Jones, my brother from another mother? And I'm just telling y'all, man, I'm crazy. Listen, I'm crazy about just, doing this type of thing in shows and over the years, we 11 and 18, over the years of this, and just having a losing record and being so tired and not being, people criticizing and looking at us over here like, this is purgatory. But DiJonai Carrington, y'all, I'm telling y'all, she told y'all she coming to play. She coming to earn that money that they gave her. That's what she said. She said she coming to earn that goddamn bread on the second half of this season. You dig? You know what I mean? Listen, my GOAT was playing. Y'all know that both of these are my teams that I love. Y'all already know I'm a Chicago man, so I'm going to stick with my Chicago people. And then say I got full game now. Spine. Okay. Yeah, y'all know that I'm gonna be 10 toes down with the Chicago Sky because that's my city, right? And then y'all know that the Atlanta Dream. I was in Atlanta yesterday. I watched my baby goat play. The crowd went crazy. The baby goat hit 2 threes. The stadium went wild. I'm gonna show y'all a lot of clips of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a full show about that. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a full show about Angel, you know what I mean, and the crowd going crazy and all of that type of stuff. And just the whole part of it. Angel Reese is hurt, y'all. She done took Atlanta. Chicago Sky is Jeff Pagliosha with Sidney Taylor. Y'all don't think Angel with Sidney Taylor, DiJonai Carrington, Kamilla Cardoso, and what Natasha Cloud is doing? Y'all don't listen. If Angel was on this team, but she not, of course. God damn. Crazy work. Even with Azrae Stevens. You know what I'm saying? If she was here, listen. Chicago about to do some serious damage. P. Jones, I see you, Miss D. I see you, Sister Bernadine. We finna do some damage. Yeah, say you got handed to Jeff P. Finding Sidney Taylor. Yeah, that landed in his head. Say I'm pissed about the what if Angel still was here, shaking my head. Man, if Angel was still here. If she was still here, chat. So this is where we gonna go. Sidney Taylor put the Aces to sleep. Chicago Sky 84, Las Vegas Aces 83. Today, this morning, August the 1st, it went down. It went down, down, down. I'm going to do the first quarter breakdown. I'm going to do the second quarter breakdown. I'm going to do the third quarter breakdown. I'm going to do the fourth quarter breakdown. Then them final seconds, we gonna enjoy this show, y'all. I told y'all I'm here to talk my ish. I'm here to gloat and bathe. You know what I'm saying? They was crying in heaven the way we was losing them games. I was crying in Chicago. They was crying in heaven the way that Chicago was just blowing those games, chat. I'm just serious, chat. I mean, it seemed like it was just a grand dark cloud hanging over Chicago that we just couldn't get over the hump. We just couldn't finish the games. We just couldn't come back on nobody. We just seemed like this year was a repetition and a duplicate and a triplicate to what we have already been going through. I'm just saying, family. I'm saying it looked the same as it looked when Angel was here telling these people, I'm not going to stand for the same shit. I can't take it. It's not good for my mental health. What's going on? Come in the building, y'all. Hey, I see you, Casey Cool. Hit the like button. I'm finna talk my shit. Brother Robert Jones, my brother from another mother. Hey, I'm finna talk my ish, y'all. I'm really am. I'm finna get in my bag real quick. Chicago, stand up. Those ones who watching this, my Chicago natives that's in the chat, because I know what you came for. I know what you came for. I'm here. I'm here. We are here, and we gonna stand with it. Stay with me, though. Stay with me. And to my other hate watchers, the ones that's hate watching, stay with me. Stay with me, though. I'm here. I'm here. It don't matter. Your opinion matters, too. The Chicago Sky just looked like a defending champion. And they looked them, just played the defending champion, and they looked them in their face. They came back from a 13-point deficit and beat the Las Vegas Aces 84-83. And who delivered the final blow? Sydney mother sucking Taylor. Who delivered the final blow? Sydney mother sucking Taylor. The undrafted rookie stepped onto the floor like she had been waiting her whole entire life for that one moment. The clock was dying. Chicago was down 83-81. Asia Wilson had just put Las Vegas Aces back in the front court with 3.2 seconds remaining. Chicago called timeout. Natasha Cloud took the ball out. Sydney Taylor curled up, up towards the top, caught it, and fired a 29-foot jumper. I mean, y'all, come on, y'all. Incredible. Incredible. It was let me give y'all this. I mean, I like to see it. So let me give y'all a visual. Let me give y'all a visual of this right here. I mean, as you come in, hit the like button. You know what I mean? We on the D block. What's up, BD? My boy BD Sports. I see my boy Kevin in the building. What's happening, y'all? Hey, listen. Hold on. Let me put it up there. Let me put it up there, y'all. Let me put it up there, y'all. Let me bathe. Let me bathe in my glory. 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 Let me bathe in it. I'm finna just put honey all on my chest. I'm finna put honey all on my goddamn chest. I'm finna bathe in my goddamn glory, chat. I'm finna let y'all see my baby bop. I'm finna see my baby bop. It's going down. He goes around. Oh, Jackie Young, the gun. Go. Oh my goodness. It's over. It's curtains. Oh my God. What a joy. What a joy. Chicago got them a winner, chat. Chicago got them a winner. AC, get your ass in here. Get your ass in here, AC. Hey, I told them, AC, tell them we was on the phone. Tell them I was people that was jumping up watching the game with me up in the airport, celebrating. They were celebrating on their way back to Chicago. Hey, look, I went to Atlanta and I got a dub in the A, and then I came on my way home and got me a dub. Let me look at this shit again, y'all. I got that honey on my.
They go for the kill.
Cloud to inbound. Here comes Carrington off a pair of screens. It's Taylor. Catches for the win. Taylor.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. She been waiting for it. She been waiting for this all day long.
I say go for the kill.
Cloud to inbound.
Hey,
Here
look.
comes Carrington.
Hey, but I ain't gonna even cap for y'all. I ain't gonna even cap. Hey, y'all, why that shot almost went in? That Chelsea Gray. Why that shot almost went in? Chelsea Gray threw up. Hey, look, Chelsea Gray. Why that shot almost go in? Chelsea Gray is a mother sucker. See that? Look at the. See the ball? Why that shot almost go in? If that shot would have went in, we all would have. Everybody at the airport would have cried. Me and AC Chi-Town, Cal would have been crying. But it didn't go in. It didn't go in. But it looked good though. I ain't gonna lie. That ball looked good. She threw that ball up. She threw that ball. Look at that ball. She was a little bit over that half court line. Look.
The Aces, one more chance. Oh, Chicago flips their fortune, and they hit on their final shot.
I say go for the kill.
Cloud to
I'm just saying, y'all, listen, what exciting time. It's an exciting time for me because I told y'all the force is with us. DiJonai Carrington told y'all ass exactly what it was going to happen. Y'all thought DiJonai Carrington was playing with y'all? Did y'all think that DiJonai Carrington was just saying something easy to get along with? Did y'all think that DiJonai, you didn't really know what was going on? But Nene, if you watching, if they share this with you, Nene, you're a dog. Nene, listen, y'all didn't see some of the other stuff that was going on. Nene was down there fighting her ex-girlfriend in the middle of the game. Nene was put bowls to her, but hey, boxing her out. Hey, Nene was serious about her business. I ain't lying to y'all. I'm just telling y'all what it is. Y'all can play with it. This is personal. This is personal. It's personal, y'all. This was a personal game. Listen, DiJonai Carrington wanted to win this game. It was personal for her. She was going out to listen. DiJonai Carrington wasn't playing with Alyssa Smith. She wasn't playing with her. They was doing that all game. They was doing that all game. All game. She wasn't playing with her. DiJonai did not want to lose this game. Listen, Alyssa Smith was pushing off like a little bug. She was like, no, y'all ain't finna win. No, I don't like her, and she with them. I don't care if Jackie on that side. I don't care. I don't care. We winning this game. What's up, She Wins? I told you, baby. I had She Wins. Look, I had She Wins on speed down. I had She Wins on speed down. Me and AC Chi-Town Campbell was on the phone with each other. Listen, man, I'm telling y'all, Sydney Taylor was eating their ass up. And they was hacking the hell out of Kamilla. Look at it. They didn't call no fouls. They didn't call no goddamn fouls. Y'all seen it. Kamilla was getting killed. Kamilla Cardoso was getting murdered. Straight up. I mean, and then got the nerve to call a foul when the GOAT get ran past. Got the nerve to call a foul. Got the nerve of it. You know what I'm saying? Got the nerve to call a foul. I'm just telling y'all what it is. I'm telling y'all what it is, man. I ain't playing no games with y'all. We gonna get we gonna get the little press little thing. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, some people now, AC Chi-Town Calvin. Now all of a sudden, some people they go to the game now, they coming home, they get no line, and they trying to drop their little podcast or whatever going on, right? Their little podcast. But listen, they don't know AC Chi-Town Calvin, Big Dog, all of y'all that's here, y'all already know. I just showed y'all my credentials and going across the country. I could go around across the country and do the same thing that I did in Chicago. Same thing I did in Chicago. Same type of juice. Same type of juice. Same thing. Because I know I've been in the game for a long time. Same type of juice. I just wanted to flex so the people could see that I'm the truth. Wherever I go, I got access, baby. I got access. I got access, y'all. I got access. Check it out.
For admiration, what questions y'all got for her?
My question is, in fact, for Sydney. When they were chanting your name, I was just thinking about your story and the fact that it was, 4 or 5 months ago, you were playing in a small village in Poland, and now you hit the game-winning shot against the Aces. What emotions? What are you feeling? What's going on?
Oh, man, I have so much running through my head right now. That New York game has been on repeat for me since it happened. So, like, I was really due for one. I needed one really bad for me. I'm glad my teammates had the confidence in me to take a shot like that against that team. You know, there's some Olympians, some of the best players in the world on that team. So that's a big win for us.
I just wanted to kind of get your mindset when you had the ball there with 4 seconds. What was kind of just going through your mind in that moment just before you released that shot?
Shoot it. Tosh passed it to me. Tosh passed it to me. She had faith in me. She had confidence in me. And I just let it fly. I don't even know how close I was or how far I was. I just shot it. Yeah, I think I was pretty far. I don't think I was faced and square to the rim at all. I just let it fly.
Sydney, we talked earlier this week that like you want the ball in those moments. Like that's who you are. The last 2 plays look like were pretty well designed for you. So just like, how does it feel knowing that you are basically becoming that person?
No, it feels good, especially when they want me to ISO one of the best players in the world, in Jackie Young. So it feels really good. Upset I couldn't get that little floater to fall, but was able to get it back at the last play.
That's actually what I wanted to ask about. The floater doesn't go down. You could be disappointed, but you kind of come right back at it. How did you kind of like shift your mindset so quickly and to put that out of the back of your mind and, you know, go at it one more time?
I think Tyler subbing AC in gave me a time to like reset and focus and realize the game's not even close to over. Just on the bench, locking in, telling myself, you know, if you get back in, you'll have another opportunity. So that was like my moment to reset, and I think it helped a lot.
Tosh, this is for you. Just wanted to get your thoughts on just kind of what shifted for the team just in some of these late game scenarios.
Man, I know that the first half of our season was relatively ugly and painful, and that's like not sugarcoating anything, but we kept staying the course, understanding that we're losing these ones, but when it matters most, we're going to have the experience and we're going to have what it takes. We're not going to, we constantly say like, don't let your booty hole get tight at the end of the game. We've been in so many of these late game situations to where we've been in the game that we understood at some point it's going to tip into our favor, and we have to have more so the belief at the end of the game that we can finish this. And I think coming back from All-Star break, starting to play really good basketball, we feel that for ourselves. We have 11 games left, including the FIFA. We have 2 already checked off, and we're taking it 1 game at a time. And just really proud of the resilience of this team to take all the adversity the first half of the season, stay together, our culture, our environment, so that when we do have games like this, it feels so much better because we done been through the fucking mud.
Yeah.
Tosh, on Thursday where we last here, DiJonai called you the ultimate hype woman. And we see it like
Hey, Poppy.
Like you said, shoot it to Sydney. You know, we see it throughout the game. We see it throughout practices, everything. How important is that role to you that you are that person?
It's not even like important for me to be that person, because I would say that everyone is kind of each other's fangirl on the team. Like, we really do all support each other. But I think I learned really early in my career as a point guard that the more that you deposit into your teammates, just genuinely, the more that you make them feel seen and appreciated and valued. When it does come time for me to withdraw from them on the court, it carries over. And so a game like today, where I warm up with Sid and she's rolling her eyes during shoot around our early shots because they're not falling, frustrated with her free throws on the line. There was a point, 3 minutes and 49 seconds, I said, at some point, your greatness is going to show today. And it does. So when you just have this natural belief in your teammates, when you see their work ethic, same thing with DiJonai, to see what she's been through the last year, both on and off the court, and for her to come in and just have a huge impact. We don't win this game without either of them. So understanding that everyone is so important in this locker room to our success. We might not have the biggest names in this league, but we got some dogs on this team. And so I just want to make sure everyone feels seen. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Ty would have got fought in that locker room if he didn't give it to her.
I got my first one.
Okay. It shouldn't have been the first, but shit.
Shut up.
Oh, can I go? Yeah. You guys have had a lot of people come back from injury this season, like Slew, Z, and it feels like every time someone comes back, the identity shifts a little bit of the team. Now that DiJonai is here, like, what do you feel like the shift has been?
The resilience on this team is crazy. The selflessness on this team is crazy. Playing with some of the greatest players and point guards. And we share the ball. We play through one another. We know each other's strengths. And like you said, every player that comes back just adds more and more to our team. And we can't thank them enough.
And we have an everybody eats mentality too. Doesn't matter if you've been out, you come back in. When you're feeling good, when your shot is there, everybody can take it. And I think when you have that type of confidence instilled from top to bottom, just makes your job a lot easier plugging back in.
This one's for you, Sydney. When you think back on your journey just to this moment, how did it feel for you tonight just to kind of hear your name being chanted by the crowd tonight?
It feels amazing. That feels really good. It's been a long journey. It's been a really long journey. And for me to step up and hit, like, that's probably one of the biggest shots in my career, in my life. So I'm just grateful for that. But yeah, it felt really good to hear that chant.
For now. It's the biggest shot for now.
Players? Go back to Alyssa.
Just a general question about the game. Like, what do you feel like flipped in that fourth quarter? Do you feel like the game was so different from the first 3 quarters to the fourth? Like, what do you feel like flipped?
I feel like our mentality that we're not losing this game. We've lost so many games, being close, being right there, some calls not going into our favor. But we've been really focused since coming back from All-Star break of in those last 10 minutes, last 4 minutes of being super intentional, being locked in, being efficient on the offensive end, locking in on the defensive end. And I think you asked, like, what a player like Nate brings to our team. Like, first and foremost, she's a defensive dog. And so it adds a huge perimeter defender, someone that can switch, someone that has a really high IQ, someone that communicates. And I think that just really shifts us when we are a team that has to hang their hat on the defensive end.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
I'm okay. I can't eat nothing. That game got me on my nerves shot. Oh, thank you, though, Mac. You're so sweet. You're so sweet.
Thank you.
Hey, Sydney Taylor. To the haters that hate it, eat crap. But guess what? Sydney Taylor.
The Chicago nigga.
That's how we is. We soldiers. We soldiers here. We stand in while y'all still represent. While y'all this team. I live here. I live here. And I appreciate everybody who support me. I live here. And this is my team. And we done got another person knock it down. And I just, you know what I mean? I just hope, you know what I mean? That's why I had here. That's why I had, before I let Silent Man, you know, talk, I want y'all to know that it feels good to see people shut up and have to give it up. Because I told y'all we not gonna have a super bad record this year. All the pieces coming back, and Skylar Diggins ain't going nowhere. It's over with. It's about to be 12 o'clock tomorrow. So it's about to be the 2nd. Ain't no moves made tomorrow. You guys, Skylar Diggins staying in Chicago, and y'all know that the second half of this season, like DiJonai Carrington told y'all, the second part of this season, we gonna cook like fish grease. That's all it is. That's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Michael White, my boy? Say what's good? Sky record last year, 12 wins, right? No, Sky won 10 last year. Sky only won 10, Michael White. He only won 10. Tyler Marsh only won 10. So we gonna listen to Tyler Marsh real quick, and then I'm gonna get on with the show. And I'm finna cook. I'm finna cook, y'all. I'm finna cook. I'm so happy. You know what I'm saying? I am so happy. I'm happy, y'all. Sydney Taylor, we got a star. We got a star on our team that can shine. That's a crowd pleaser. That's a crowd puller. She's so exciting to watch.
When Sydney, well, first of all, was that the drawn up play for Sydney to take that shot? And when the ball left her hands, did you know what was going to happen?
You don't know until you know. It looked good when it left her hands. It was that was an option on it. We wanted to give Mill a look over the top first, and then, you know, that was the ending result of it. So, yes, it was definitely an option on the play. They executed it.
He said he wanted to give Miller the look first. I respect that. I respect that. But what I don't respect, Tyler Marsh, this girl been hot. So why wouldn't you give the ball to Sydney Taylor? I know you wanted to look for the easy throw in, but why wouldn't you even give the ball to Sydney Taylor at this point? Right now, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Let me let y'all let him hear.
Extremely well. Tosh made a good pass. E made a good screen. So it was great.
Can you just kind of speak to just Sydney and just, I mean, her story, and obviously we've talked about that many times, but just the evolution of how she's kind of morphed into this like closer for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's not many rookies in history with the confidence or that has the confidence in their coach to let them shoot 27 shots in a game. And so she knows she has the green light from me. I think that more often than not, it's been more contained as of late. But when our offense sputters, like she has that ability to ignite us and to you know, get a spark. And so she was great. She is built for that moment, built for those moments. This is just one of many to come for her. But she's I can't say enough about the confidence that she plays with. And we appreciate that because the aggression is there, the confidence, the toughness is just, it's everything that we want this team to be about.
Hey, Tyler.
Give her that
At what
money.
point did she earn your trust
money
to kind of, like you were just saying, everything that you just said, how did she earn your trust? At one point, did you kind of figure out that she was kind of in that mode to be able to handle those responsibilities?
Yeah, well, you see the early confidence in training camp, and then you get into the preseason and she gets her first real W action there. And then you get to the early parts of the season and it's gradual in terms of what her minutes allocation looks like. And then before you know it, she makes a couple of sparks off the bench in a few games. And now she's implementing the starting lineup. She's in and out of close games at times. And so I think it's just finding, from a coach's perspective, is finding the balance on how much of that real-time experience to give a rookie. And for her, we see her as being a part of the future of the Sky, long term. And so she needs to be in those situations to get used to it. And I think that obviously being down Rakia, who's another one that's built for those moments, I think Sydney approaches it with a similar mentality. And she has the shot creation ability that you don't need to set a screen for her to get her open. And so it's huge in moments like tonight where she can just make something happen.
Coach, we were talking before the game about like late game stuff and how Becky is pretty good at that. And, she ran a nice set for Asia that got him a bucket, but you won. And so I'm just like curious how it feels. Like she's obviously a mentor. She's one of the best. And, you came out on top. So what does that mean for you?
Yeah, I mean, I get emotional every time I talk about Becky. So I'm going to keep it short, but I've learned a ton from her in the 3 years that I was with her and we're like family. We talk all the time. After losses, we usually vent to each other. This one we probably won't, but she's one of a kind on and off the court. And the respect that she has amongst this league and amongst her peers, and certainly from those that have worked with her and for her, you just can't say enough about who she is. And so, the play tonight, the last play is one of hers. Our first year in 2022, we ran it in practice, and if anybody that knows me, I save everything from everywhere that I've been, and so I just pulled it one out, and luckily it worked.
We've spoken about some of the late game hurdles with the team. Today's game, you guys were able to kind of pull out. You were able to withstand Asia Wilson, that punch that she had on that play. Just can you speak to the collective mindset and just kind of how you guys have been able to withstand kind of some of these runs in the last couple of games?
Specific to tonight or the last few?
The last few.
Yeah. I think that also comes with the experience of being in so many of them throughout this year, and we've really learned from our mistakes. And I think it was a huge point of emphasis for myself and our staff coming out of the All-Star break of, really owning in on that piece of it. And so the first 3-4 practices after the break were really the end part of practice was really dedicated to recreating those end of game scenarios that we had been in earlier in the season. And so I think the more repetition that you can get, the more comfortable that our players get once they're put, in the fire again.
The last time you guys played the Aces in Chicago when we were at the United Center, Sydney said something about like how much it meant to get to play against Asia Wilson. Mm-hmm. And now we're 6 weeks, 2 months later, and she's making the shot to win over Asia Wilson. And you're seeing that growth in her. What does it mean to you as a coach? And what have you and your staff done? You said she's got that confidence, but also what have you guys been doing to push that confidence?
Well, I think the best thing about our team is that they're selfless. And so a coach can have as much confidence in you individually as they want. But I think it speaks to even another level of the confidence that her teammates have of her. She's on the court with veterans in this league that know what it takes to win, know how important it is to be present and in the moment. They understood that no game is ever over till it's over. And so I think that's important for her growth and her professionalism, but also it continues to feed into that confidence level, knowing that she has that across the board, whether it's staff or whether it's with her teammates.
Right here. So you mentioned after All-Star Weekend, you guys had intense practices. Can you talk to me about the message you sent to the players before All-Star Weekend? And also, what did you realize from the first season? From the first half of the season that you switched for the second half of the season, and how do you plan to maintain what you guys are doing?
Yeah. I think I'll answer the second part first. We really owned in on our points of emphasis in terms of what was holding us back from the first part of the season, not just limited to late game situation, but our offense took a little while to come together once Rakia went down early in the season. And so we wanted to focus, put a high priority on that and what that looked like. And so I think since really that Connecticut game at Connecticut. I think we've moved the ball incredibly well. We've understood the importance of ball movement and player movement is to our offense. And I guess up until today, the last 6-7 games, we've been in the 90s or above. So we've been playing pretty good basketball offensively. And yeah, since the All-Star break, the messaging was we're going to take these, we're going to look at this part of the season, this next phase as a 13-game season. Is how many games we had up until the World Cup break. And so we wanted to be playing our best basketball going into that break, knowing that we would have 4 coming out of it. And then breaking those 13 up into individual seasons for us. So we didn't want to look ahead past the Connecticut game to start. And once that was over, then our focus and our full attention was on Vegas, and that'll be on Phoenix. And so we understand that there's a lot of basketball left to play. Other people may have given up on us. We haven't given up on us, and that's been the messaging.
All right, I'll take that, Tyler. Good job. Good job at the podium. Good job at the podium. Good job to pull out. Good job of trying to design the play for Kamilla. And Sydney Taylor was your second. Good job on that. Good job about how that all went. How that all went down. You got what I'm saying? But an undrafted rookie stepped onto the floor like she has been waiting her whole entire her whole entire life, y'all, about doing this thing here. With 3.2 seconds remaining, Chicago called timeout. Natasha Cloud took the ball out, like I said, and Sydney Taylor curled up and up towards the top, caught it and fired a 29-footer. Splash. Ball game. It's over with. The Aces went to sleep. With Wintrust Arena lost its mind, Sydney Taylor walked away with a signature moment that the WNBA world will replay all season long. She finished with 29 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal, 1 block in 30 minutes of play. She shot 11 of 27 from the field, 5 of 11 from the 3-point line, and 2 for 4 from the free throw line. She got the ultimate green light, Chad. The ultimate. You heard him. She got the ultimate green light. Sydney Taylor got the ultimate green light. I'm just telling y'all what it is. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like that Chicago is doing what we doing. We doing what we doing because guess what? No one does it better. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you that this team right here, DiJonai Carrington told y'all what y'all think gonna go down. You haters, all you haters, what y'all think gonna go down ain't gonna go down that way. She ain't playing with y'all. She says she coming back and she gonna do her big one. It says that is empty. I'm sorry. Most importantly, she scored 13 points in the 4th quarter, and Chicago needed a closer. That is not empty production. That is somebody scoring after the game is decided. That winning time basketball is now. I have to be honest with everybody that the Las Vegas Aces are my 3rd team, and my GOAT, A'ja Wilson, is over there. I love A'ja. You know what she represents. I respect her greatness. She gave Chicago 36-point biscuit with 12 rebounds tonight. You know what I'm saying? She had them all spicy too. The GOAT had them all spicy. She had it all spicy. 36 points, 12 rebounds. She didn't, she did everything a superstar is supposed to do. You know what I mean? A mega star, how she is. That's what I would say. But tonight belongs to Sydney Taylor. Tonight belongs to that little girl that people thought that she was counted out 2 years ago. When the draft happened, she was undrafted. She went overseas. Tonight belongs to the little girl who persevered through it all. The little girl where they thought that she was just going to be a write-off, a rub-off, overseas doing whatever just to make a couple of coins. No, not with Sydney Taylor. But tonight, she belongs in the WNBA for real, in history marking right now in the Wintrust Center over there in the Wintrust. She just made history. An undrafted player, chat, shot the ball 27 times. She was 11 for 27 tonight. An undrafted player. You can't make this type of story up. You got to, even the haters got to enjoy the story of Sydney Taylor. And those, the haters that's out here watching, they got to see Sydney Taylor as somebody that come from the mud. And if you just a hater, you just a hater. But Sydney Taylor, we all, the culture. Y'all remember what I talked about, the culture? Angel got it out the mud. Sydney Taylor is getting it out the mud. She came undrafted. Didn't nobody say that, oh, yeah, she the best in this, she the best in that, she the best quality, you know what I mean? She the Juju Watkins of everybody. No. She was undrafted. I'm talking my shit, AC. I told you I was going to do what I do. She was undrafted, untalked about, under the radar, underneath the building. She was put and thrown away from the list of chosen ones in 2024. The scouts missed it all. The scouts seen her not at all. The scouts didn't want her, didn't take her, didn't put her name on the list. They didn't put her name on the list. In 2024, when she graduated, listen, when she graduated, she was a throwaway. No mention, no draft. Take your ass over here to Italy. Take your ass over here to Portland. Take your ass. She was trying to find teams overseas. She was in a small town team in Poland. Do y'all understand how great this story is? Do y'all understand how big this story is? Do y'all understand how Sydney Taylor, should be given love to? Do y'all understand how glorified that her name should be put out there? Let her bathe. Give her flowers. Give the kudos. You seeing the work. Y'all seeing the work? Y'all seeing her. Y'all seeing her get out the mud. What black person don't understand, unless you not from us, how it is to come from nothing? To come from nothing, come from nobody. They all got it booked against you. You came in on a training camp contract. She came in on a training camp contract. This young lady was an invite. So I got to give a shout out to Jeff Pagliosha, even though he is in the theme of Darth Vader. I don't know if it was Jeff that seen her, if it was, you know what I mean, if it was one of the coaches or Tanisha, you know what I'm saying? Letitia, I'm sorry, Letitia seen her. I don't know how that went or who made that phone call so she could get a training camp shot. But good job. Good job, Jeff Pagliosha. I'll give it to him on that. I'll give it to him on how he made the major mess up. Could you imagine Angel Reese being on this team with this girl? And Kamilla, and DeJonai, and Tasha, and Skylar. Woo! I mean, Azure Stevens ain't even came back yet. Let me read this for you. What's up, Sup? Love 71, what's happening? Hit the like button and subscribe if you ain't subscribed. And you know, y'all, when y'all come in, man, y'all, if y'all would like to give a super chat or a super sticker while I'm cooking, y'all please do, man. Get to the channel because y'all know I can't do anything without y'all. And this channel is sponsored by you. Bro, Sid was not draftable coming out of college. She was overweight, slow foot, sipped and turned the ball over. She still turned the ball over, Sup. She got it. She got in the lab, lost weight, and perfected her craft. I got you. I got you. I'm just saying the whole point of it is that this is an undrafted girl we talking about. We talking about a girl that got it out the mud, who's beautiful, a beautiful baddie. She blended in right with the baddies. Came over to Chicago. Huh? She did what Kennedy Carter was supposed to do 2 times at least. Kennedy Carter came, got a training contract here in Chicago, made the team, and was doing her thing. But the difference is, what is her mentality? What is her mentality? What is Sydney Taylor's mentality? Is she a head case? Kennedy Carter needs to look and watch. And that's my baby. Kennedy Carter, if you're looking at show still, you need to look at Sydney Taylor and watch. She's so humble. She is so humble. My GOAT did her job. Sydney Taylor simply had the final answer. Chicago Sky 84, Las Vegas Aces 83. Sydney Taylor 29 points, 13, you know what I'm saying, 13 in the fourth. Game winning 3. I mean, that was the big one. Before we go any further, I want y'all to hit the like button, subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, like I said, man, and I'm asking for you guys because it's very important. This win felt like what DiJonai Carrington said. Because it's more than just the win. This felt like an arrival. This was more than just a win. Hey, Sister Victory. Hey, my baby T. Kamilla. Bro, Claude. Now, all these haters want her on their team because they hate the Sky, but none of them knew about her. Tyler cut her, but Jeff brought her back because he seen more in her than Lattimore. That's right. Speak your shit. Tyler Marsh cut this girl. And he over there, I mean, that's why, I mean, he should be, I mean, hey, I don't know. If he cut her, that's the most dumbest thing that he did. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I got to find out what exactly happened with that. But AC Chi-Town Calvin, I know he from here. I don't know if she was cut or not. But it looked like she was going to get cut. Now, to me, I thought Letitia Lattimore was going to make the team. But that game that she went crazy on, Natasha Lattimore didn't make the final. Man, I still want Natasha Lattimore. I ain't going to even lie to y'all. Over Kamilla Cloud? Yeah, over Kamilla. I like Kamilla too, though. But, I mean, Maddie sitting on the bench. I mean, he wasting Maddie time. Like, Maddie Westbelt is a good player. It says last year, Sydney Cooks. Yeah, I know Sydney Cooks got cut last year. That wasn't Sydney Taylor. AC Chi-Town. Sydney Cooks, because I know Sydney Cooks. I know Sydney Cooks' sister. Was Sydney Cooks' sister probably still come to the chat, but Sydney Cooks was invited last year too. You right, T. Kamilla. Sydney Cooks. That wasn't. If you thought it was Sydney Taylor, AC Chi-Town last year, no, she didn't get cut last year. I thought you were talking about Tyler Moss Cutter this year. No, she didn't get cut last year. That was Sydney Cooks. I talked to Sydney Cooks. Sydney Cooks. Sister all the time. So when she was coming to the chat and supporting Chicago Sky, I don't know if she still got her notifications on, but Sydney Cooks' sister is a subscriber. And shout out to Sydney Cooks. I hope she get a team. Sydney Cooks is also a big body. She one of the ones that I did want to bring back from training camp. I think Sydney Cooks is better than E. Will. I could be wrong, but E. Will has some highlight moments too. Let us go through the entire game because the final shot only matters when we understand everything Chicago had overcome. The first quarter told us immediately that this was not going to be easy. Las Vegas had a 2016 lead after the first. Jackie Young set the tone for the Aces, scoring 10 points in the quarter, attacking the basket, controlling the glass, and helping turn an early Chicago advantage into the Aces lead. Chicago briefly went in front 11-9, but the Las Vegas Aces responded with a 9-0 run. That is what champion teams do. You make one of the two, you make one or two mistakes, and suddenly they punish you 3 possessions in a row. Sydney Taylor did not start the game on fire. She missed a deep 3, missed a mid-range jumper, and had a shot challenge at the rim. But she did not despair. At 5:31 in the first, she knocked down a 26-footer 3 to put Chicago ahead 9-5. Early, that early shot mattered. It told Las Vegas this rookie is not afraid. She not afraid of your length. She not afraid of your reputation. She not afraid of the moment. She not afraid. She didn't have enough sense to be afraid of Asia Wilson and Jackie Young, the gun. She wasn't afraid. Jackie Young come around that corner. Hey, hey, hey. She yelling. Hey, hey, hey. Trying to make her miss. She knocked that bitch down on Jackie Young, the gun. She young. She don't have enough. She ain't even got in her head who she was, you know what I mean, actually playing with till she just reflected sitting there on the podium of who she, you know what I mean, who she played against. Kamilla Cardoso was working in the paint. She was had 5 rebounds in the opening quarter and kept Chicago from being overwhelmed inside. Courtney Vandersloot helped to organize the offense. Natasha Cloud attacked the rim. Chicago did not play a perfect quarter, but it survived. And sometimes survival is just the assignment. The Aces had the size. They got championship experience. Asia Wilson waiting to take it over and finna do another almost 40-point game again. Chicago could not allow the 4-point deficit to become 14. They needed to stay connected defensively, value the ball, the times that they had the ball, keeps Taylor involved, even when her first few attempts did not fall. What I like about Sydney Taylor was that her body language. She don't get defeated. She continues to move. She keep on relocating herself. You know, it's hard to chase her. Goon, we got one, Goon. Your pretty girl won one, Goon. She continues to move, y'all. She keep on relocating herself. She did not let a block shot that Asia Wilson had blocked and made her, you know what I'm saying, you know, go to the ground. She, you know what I mean? She had misses. She had lost possessions, all of those type of things. The major part of being a scorer, anybody can look confident when the first 3 shots go in. the real test comes when the defense meets your energy. And you have to make a decision whether to keep applying pressure or pass it off. Sydney Taylor kept applying pressure. And she was like, oh, y'all think I'm a punk? Oh, you think you gonna punk me? Y'all sent Jackie Young the gun on me? So you gonna switch Dana Evans on me? That's what you gonna do. Oh yeah, you think you could switch Dana Evans on me? No, I beg to differ. She was like, what? Who you put? What's even this girl? Hey, y'all better get this girl. Who y'all putting on me? Who y'all putting on me? You listen. She don't have no fear. Trust me. Was that early three the momentum or the moment you knew Sydney Taylor was ready for the big night? Or did you need some more? Did you see, you know what I'm saying, chat? Did y'all think that when y'all see one go down, when y'all seen Sydney Taylor hit that one, what y'all think? Y'all think that if, you know what I mean, when she knocked that one down, did y'all think that, they was like, oh no, she didn't hit one, it's finna go down? I mean, I had the feeling, I was like, one went in. And it was early. I felt like, I'm just asking chat, when she hit that first three, I was like, ooh, she had that one go in. You know what I mean? She had that one go in. So was that the moment that y'all knew that Sydney Taylor was gonna have a night, even after she got a shot blocked and missed a couple ones before then? The second quarter is where Sydney Taylor began to build the game. That would eventually become her signature performance. Chicago edged the Las Vegas Aces 21-20 in the second quarter, cutting the halftime margin 40-37. You know, she hit that last second shot, that little teardrop. She jumped over and put it in and put them 37-40. You know what I'm saying? Was down by 3. I think that right there, you know, going into the locker room down by 3 is better than going to the locker room down by 5. Every point mattered in the game, decided this one. Taylor accounted for 8 of Chicago 21 points in the second quarter. She got to the line, attacked the paint, and scored in the final seconds of the half. With 30.8 seconds remaining, she made layups to bring Chicago within 3. Then, with just over a second left, she hit the 9-foot jumper, and Courtney Vandersloot had gave it to her on the side. You know what I'm saying? It looked good. I was like, okay, Sydney, all right, I'm feeling you. You know, AC Chi-Town Calvin chat, he was like, oh my God, Sydney cooking. I said, shut up, AC. Don't tell me I'm behind, because I had to get into, you know what I mean? I had to take an Uber. I had to get into the Uber, get to the airport. Then I had to get in line and all that. So I was behind a little bit till I caught up. So I was like, AC Chi-Town, shut up. What's up, MSL? I ain't gonna stop glazing. I'm glazing, bro. You already know. Me and Goon the Shooter and AC Chi-Town Calvin, we glazing. You know what I'm saying? We glazing. We want y'all hate watchers to hate that we got a star over here. You hate watchers. MSL is now becoming one of my permanent guys for this show, y'all. He will be doing the evening shows with me. It was so good to meet MSL. He's such a good brother. He was laughing at me because he a tall brother too. MSL is tall, y'all. He tall. I thought I'm like 6'1". No, MSL like 6'3", 6'4". I was like, damn. I put him on the Players Club, but MSL well, definitely. I'm finna have your butt come up here, man. So get your computer ready, that old ass computer, so you can come up. Get your old ass computer, because we finna talk shit. Anyway, instead of entering the half, halftime down 7 or 9. Chicago went into the locker room down by only 3 points. This is how you keep hope alive. Natasha Cloud also provided an important shot, knocking down a 27-foot three off of Vandersloot's assist again. Cloud's role all night was bigger than the box score. She scored 11 points and handed out 4 assists, but also helped Chicago maintain its aggression and ultimately delivered the pass of the game. Vandersloot was filling up the gaps everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We had to sit our old ass down. She finished with 7 points, eight rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block in 20 minutes. So that was good that Courtney Vandersloot, she added something, but I'm just so glad. I'm so glad that Tyler Marsh didn't do what I was thinking. I gotta say that, T. Kamilla. I was like, he finna let Courtney Vandersloot try to distribute this. That shit wasn't working. Tasha Cloud to Sydney Taylor, that shit worked. That shit worked. The veteran impact, you don't have to dominate the ball all the time. All you got to do is influence the game. And that's what DiJonai Carrington came to do. When she came back, DiJonai Carrington told y'all, once again, I'm going to say it the whole goddamn show, so y'all could get into y'all thick-ass heads. DiJonai Carrington said, she hear y'all haters. She called y'all haters in the chat. She called y'all haters. She the one saying to go look on her page. Say this going to be this second part of the season, it's going to be a different ball game. So she called y'all haters. You know, the ones that hate watching. DiJonai Carrington said, watch and see. Look, watch and what I'm telling you. Taylor even ended up a half, you know what I mean, the half with defensive plays, blocking Chelsea Gray desperation attempt. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't change the score, but it tells you how, you know what I mean, everybody was engaged in this game. Let's talk about the good, you know what I mean, the good stuff, the impact. Taylor was scoring, but she was not yet efficient. She missed free throws, committed traveling violations. You know what I mean? That one Asia, she was trying to make a move on Asia down low when she was driving. Asia jumped in the air, but she took too many steps. You know what I mean? Hard work with Las Vegas, you know what I mean, was physical. DiJonai Carrington was going at it with her old boot down low underneath the, you know what I mean, underneath the basket. They was talking trash the whole game. Taylor was scoring, but she still wasn't efficient. Taylor was scoring, but you just really could not exactly get the feel. But then, of course, this was not a smooth 29 where everything, you know, came real easy to her. Taylor took 27 shots. She had to hunt, adjust, and keep on believing. The efficiency critics can discuss the misses much later. The analysts and all y'all numbers people, all y'all saying, oh, she took 27 shots and only made 11. Who cares? So she hit the buzzer beater. Nah, nanny boo boo. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of Kobe-ish to me. I'm just saying. But when the game reached winning time, she converted the shot that decided it all. There's a difference between reckless shooting and refusing to abandon your responsibilities. Chicago needed somebody willing to keep on firing. Taylor accepted that challenge and that burden. The Aces was 40, the Sky 37. The Sky stayed close in spite of it all. And Sydney Taylor was doing her big one. The third quarter, Asia Wilson and the 13-point hole she created. Now, we get to, you know what I'm saying, we got to get to my GOAT. Y'all know who my GOAT is. I ain't got to play and pretend with y'all. I ain't up here phony kicking it. Y'all know who my GOAT is, and y'all know who my baby GOAT is. So I'm going to keep it playing with y'all. You dig what I'm saying? Asia Wilson put up an MVP level performance with 36 points and 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks and 1 steal. Spicy on the platter, and you can get any type of piece you want. Some with the lemon pepper on it, some, you know what I'm saying, with the spice, and you know what I mean, with the cayenne, whatever you put on your chicken, it had it on it. She scored 13 in the third quarter, and Las Vegas turned the 1-point edge into the lead with 13. The Aces won the quarter 25-18 and entered the fourth quarter ahead 65-55. I was like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be another loss, y'all. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on the playback, I couldn't watch it in real time. So at that time, before the fourth quarter, I caught up by the time the fourth quarter came. But on the playback, you know, I was there. This time, listen, this is the point where a lot of teams fold. You are playing the defending champions. A'ja Wilson is in complete control of the paint. Mid-range shot, Jackie Young is doing everything. Alyssa Smith is giving Las Vegas the production that she's supposed to. You down double digits, and the game begins to feel inevitably a loss. But Chicago did not accept that inevitable. Sydney Taylor had some difficult possessions in the third. She missed at the rim, turned the ball over, missed from deep. Still, she stayed involved. With 8 minutes and 37 seconds left, she knocked down a 14-footer off of Cloud's assist. Late in the quarter, she buried a 28-foot three off Elizabeth Williams' assist. Then, one of the final possessions, Taylor found Vandersloot for a jumper that made it a 10-point game entering the fourth quarter. That assist deserves attention. When your own shot is not consistently falling, can you still read the floor? Can you help somebody else score when you're not on? Taylor did. Chicago was down 65-55, but the final margin did not feel impossible. 10 points in the WNBA can disappear quickly when you get stops and make threes. And that became the formula for this right here. They pressured the ball, forced Las Vegas Aces into difficult perimeter shots, ran after the misses, let Taylor attack before the defense gets set, trust the bench and the veterans to give you the winning possessions. Las Vegas Aces had control most of the night, but the Aces left the door open. Their bench would finish with only 5 points. Their three-point shooting was finished with 5 for 22, just 22.7%. They owned the paint and the glass because, of course, my GOAT was down there, but they did not put Chicago away from the outside. The championship teams usually punish you from leaving the door open in and out. Tonight, Chicago walked through that door and put their ass to bed. You know what I'm saying? Sydney Taylor put their ass to bed. So the fourth quarter takeover came back. The fourth quarter was Sydney Taylor in the fourth quarter. Sydney Taylor all about the fourth quarter. Chicago outscored Las Vegas 29-18. The Sky 11 for 17 from the field, 64.7%, and made all 3 of their three-point attempts in the period. Taylor scored 13 points in the fourth. Every basket increased pressure on the Aces. At 7:20, she hit the 14-foot jumper. At 7:05, she stole the ball from Jackie Young, the gun, and went into the layup. At 6:36, she drilled a 24-footer three that cut the score down to 68-65. In less than a minute, Taylor went jumper, steal, layup, three. Did y'all hear me? She went jumper, steal, layup, three. That is a takeover. But if it was not a solo act, J.C. Sheldon scored in transition. Elizabeth Williams knocked down a 20-footer. That surprised the hell out of me. Late in the middle of the paint, She shot and gave Chicago its first lead since the first quarter. Natasha Cloud continued to attack and facilitate. Cardoso controlled crucial rebounds. Chicago put together a 19-8 run, stretching from the end of the third quarter into the fourth. A 13-point deficit was erased. The building changed. Las Vegas went from playing comfortably in the front and feeling Chicago on every possession. At the 4:39, Taylor hit another three, this time from 23 feet off of Cloud assist to tie the game 72-72. Pause right there. I want y'all to just pause right there. And let me break this shit down to y'all, because y'all know I talk my stuff, and y'all know I know this game. Sydney Taylor has started the night missing shots. Now, with the game getting tight, she wants the ball. She wanted it more. The mentality was a Mamba mentality. The difference between somebody who can score and somebody who could come close to scoring. She was the one who can score. The Aces responded responded through A'ja Wilson, running the course of the night. She made free throws. She scored at the rim. She hit jumpers. Chicago answered with Cardoso, Cloud, and Williams. Each time was not good enough to stop A'ja. At the 3:29, Cardoso hit a 19-foot jumper off of Taylor's assist. That may not be the first play people replay. I mean, the first play that people was thinking of, but it was a huge play. It kept the Sky within two, and it showed Taylor making the correct pass while carrying the score load. At the 2:50 mark, Cloud attacked and a one-on-one, cutting the margin to 1 point. At the 2:28 mark, Cloud found Elizabeth Williams once again, whose 13-footer put Chicago 79-78. It was Chicago's first lead since 11-9. Think about it. Chicago spent almost the entire game chasing. Yet, when pressure peaked, the Sky didn't panic. The Las Vegas Aces retook the lead on Chelsea Gray's jumper. You know how the point guard do. You know what I'm saying? The point guard gonna do her wop with the bam, and she gonna add in when it really counts. A'ja split free throws. DiJonai Carrington calmly made two on the line and tied the game to 81-81 with 43.9 seconds left. That is what I mean when I say the Baddies helped win this game. Sydney Taylor delivered the knockout shot, but Cloud, Carrington, Cardoso, and the bench all helped drag Chicago into position to do it all and do it big. Who was Chicago's second most important player tonight? Natasha Cloud, Kamilla Cardoso, Elizabeth Williams, Courtney Vandersloot. But answer me, y'all let me know, you know what I'm saying, in the chat, who you thought was the most important player outside of Sydney Taylor to make it happen. My thoughts is Natasha Cloud, because without that pass, this wouldn't have happened. What's up, Sister Alyssa? What's going on, my baby? What's going on? I think that Natasha Cloud connection with Sydney Taylor, I don't know, man. No, I said Goon. I said outside of Sydney Taylor, who was the most important? Do y'all think? Natasha Cloud, Kamilla Cardoso, Elizabeth Williams, Courtney Vandersloot, or somebody on the bench, DiJonai Carrington, who was coming off? Who y'all thought in them 33 seconds helped more to put him over the hump? I think Natasha Cloud and Kamilla was very important in them last 33 seconds. The 33 seconds remaining, A'ja Wilson missed the 17-foot jumper. Cardoso secured the defensive rebound. Chicago called, because if Kamilla wouldn't have rebound, we wouldn't have had that possession, goon. But Kamilla grabbed that rebound, baby boy. I'm giving y'all details, a breakdown of how this situation go. Chicago called a timeout. Taylor then missed an 8-foot attempt with 9.8 seconds left. And Jackie Young grabbed the rebound. This is important. Sydney Taylor had just missed a potential go-ahead shot. Some players carry that miss into the next possession. Their shoulders drop. They stop demanding the ball. They hope somebody else takes the responsibility, not Sydney Taylor. Las Vegas called timeout with 3.2 seconds left. Chelsea Gray found Asia Wilson, and Asia finished the layup to put the Aces 83-81. That looked like the winning play. My GOAT had delivered it again. Chicago called its final timeout and advanced the ball. Now let's break it down. The action. Natasha Cloud was the inbounder. Sydney Taylor began near the lane and curled around the screen towards the top. The movement created just enough separation, and Cloud put the pass on the target. Taylor caught the ball facing the rim, and there was no extra dribble and no hesitation. Catch, raise, and shoot. The official play-by-play list list it as a 29-foot three-point shot. The ball dropped with about 1 second showing, while the Chicago report credited the shot as a 0.9 second shot. Chicago 84, Las Vegas 83. The shot was not luck. The action was designed. The pass was accurate. The footwork was clean. The release was decisive. And the player taking it already scored 26 points and made 4 threes. Taylor put the Aces to sleep. Night, Betty by time. Good night. See you later. Ciao, Bella. See you later. Sayonara. But she did it by staying awake and not going, you know what I mean, not falling and putting her head down through difficult moments. She missed the early shots. She was blocked. You know what I mean? When she tried to drive, Asia was there. Asia just went straight up. She ran into Asia. They both fell to the floor. They did a no call on that. And they, you know what I mean? It just looked like it was over on that last miss. She missed free throws. She missed, you know what I mean, the 9.8 second shot that I explained. But that was a lesson to be learned. The night wasn't over. It was time for the clutch gene to perfect itself. The clutch is having courage to take the next shot that after you missed and after you was blocked, after you had a goof, after you had a turnover, the clutch gene is in the last second. What do you do? What do you do? So Natasha Cloud set up the edge. Cloud finished with 11 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal. Her biggest contribution was the final inbound pass, but she also assisted Taylor tying the three at 4 minutes and 39 seconds, creating a go-ahead basket for Elizabeth Williams, converting a major one in the late minutes. Cloud tied the teammate Skylar Diggins for 8th on the WNBA all-time assist list at 1,861 assists. Natasha Cloud is 8th now. That is veteran history happening alongside rookie history all together. DiJonai Carrington, composure in a limited role and in limited minutes. Carrington scored 10 points with 2 rebounds in 19 minutes. She shot 3 for 6 from the floor and made 2 free throws that tied the game at 81. The Aces' entire bench scored only 5 points. Carrington doubled that total by herself. Kamilla Cardoso doing the heavy work. Cardoso finished with 8 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. She battled Asia Wilson all night long, grabbed the defensive rebounds, and gave Chicago the opportunity late. She also moved into the top 5 on the Sky's all-time rebounding list with 831. Do not allow 8-point scoring line to make you overlook her impact. Rebounding, screening, paint presence, defensive work was essential, and she had to stick the GOAT. She had a job to do. Vandersloot contributed with 7 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals, and a block. Williams added 7 points, 3 rebounds, and the steal, including the basket that gave Chicago the first lead since early in the first quarter. The team numbers: Chicago shot 40% from the 3, making 8 of 20. Las Vegas shot 22%, 22.7%, making 5 for 22. The 9-point difference from beyond the arc was enormous, and it was a 1-point game. Chicago bench won 21-5 against the Aces. The Sky forced 9 steals, while Las Vegas Aces recorded 5. Chicago also committed fewer turnovers, 13 to their 16. The Aces had advantages in the block, rebound, and Asia Wilson was dominant. Jackie Young posted 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Nelissa Smith had 17 points, 6 rebounds for Las Vegas. But Chicago won the 3-point line competition, the bench battle, and then also won from the bench. So what does all of this mean? As I break all of this down to you, Chicago improved its numbers, you know what I mean? Its numbers by 11-18. I know it's depressing, chat. While Las Vegas fell to 20-9, one win does not solve every problem in the Skies organization. It does not erase every questionable decision that's made by Jeff Paglioccia. Every frustrating loss that's lost by Tyler Marsh. Every concern about the direction of the team and what the hell Michael Alter is doing. But it improves something. It proves that there is fight on this roster. Even when the organization feels surrounded by dark forces, the force is still with the baddies. Sydney Taylor has now produced 5 games of at least 25 points and an undrafted rookie before all other undrafted rookies in the league history had combined for 5 such games. She got 25. She also became the first Sky rookie to hit a go-ahead 3 during the clutch time and move along atop of the franchise rookie list for 25 points, 25-point games. In 16 starts, Taylor is averaging 18.4 points. Over her last 6 games, she is averaging 21.3 points. She would have clearly made the All-Star game had Tyler Marsh was not hating on her to give her chance. She would have made the All-Star game this year, but we know that Sydney Taylor will make the All-Star game next year. The best mark among the rookies over the span. This is no longer a cute story about an undrafted player earning minutes. This is a rookie of the year conversation. Y'all heard me? This is a rookie conversation of the year. I said it. And y'all already know that old Magic Mouse is my player, so y'all know that I'm coming with another type of a list. Y'all know that Olivia Magic Mouse is my player. But I have to say it to you. This is no longer a cute story about an undrafted player earning some minutes. This is no longer a non-rookie of the year conversation. This is a player forcing the league to recognize her and see her that it is a bright superstar in the making right now in Chicago. This is a player becoming part of Chicago's future. Now, the challenge is consistency. Opponents will change coverage. They will lock her off, put double teams on her, force her left, make her finish through length, and try to wear her down. Knock her to the floor. Taylor must continue to improving as a playmaker. She must continue to get more efficient. She is a high-volume shooter. She is an active defensive player. But you can't teach the dog that she has. Sydney Taylor is officially today, I mark my words, Sydney Taylor today is marked as a dog in my book. And she is growing. She no longer a puppy. She has now matured into one of those vicious little dogs. You know, that pit bull that's only 1 year old that ain't afraid of nobody, nothing, and a bite anything. That's what she is. But you cannot teach what she showed tonight, which was courage. And before I close, I have to salute my GOAT, A'ja Wilson. One more time with honey on my chest. 36 points, 12 rebounds. My GOAT looked like the GOAT, and that's my GOAT. My GOAT, my GOAT, my GOAT. She gave Las Vegas the lead with 3.2 seconds left and almost ended the night with the game winner. But Sydney Taylor was writing a different type of history. She was giving y'all something that y'all want. She was playing the game the way she did. Tyler Marsh hated on Sydney Taylor. When I say that, you got to see the beginning of the games. When he did see those spurts in the beginning of the year, he could have started her. I don't care about the traditional, she a rookie, she got to do whatever. You saw it in spurts. She could have made the All-Star game, and she could have had more minutes. But when she was hot, brother AC, I got to tell the truth. He set her down when she was scoring. Goon seen it. Goon T. Kamilla seen it. They'll tell you maybe you missed it. Maybe you didn't think that what move that he made by sitting Sydney Taylor down on the bench while she was hot. No. Did you forget that when she was scoring, after she had scored or hit a three, he'll sit her on the bench? Did you forget about that? And we all was complaining. Keisha was complaining. I was complaining while calling the game in those moments, and then he'll put in Rachel Banner. Are you serious? I didn't like that Rachel Banner played today, and he almost gave the game away putting Rachel Banner in. This boy got a problem, AC. He's continuously forcing Rachel Banner down our throats. And I don't appreciate that, Tyler. If Sydney Taylor now is cleared a rookie favorite next to Olivia Miles, did that happen tonight? Or do she still got some more work to do to catch Olivia? Was Chicago the best? Was this the best win in 2026 season? Or the best win in the last 3 years that we have been witnessing? Who deserves the second game ball after Taylor? I would say Natasha Cloud. I would say Kamilla Cardoso. I would say DiJonai Carrington. Because all of those players was reasons why we was able to get that last second shot. Tonight, the defending champions had the lead, the experience, and they had the GOAT. Chicago had one final possession and a rookie with no fear that was undrafted, untalked about. A training camp player, a training camp signee. Sydney Taylor caught it from 29 feet, let it fly, and put Las Vegas Aces to sleep. Final score, Chicago Sky 84, Las Vegas Aces 83. The crowd went crazy. The Baddies got the win. The basketball world learned Sydney Taylor's name all over again. I'm just saying, man. So if y'all want to come up, if you want to have something to say, I'll give you an opportunity, because tonight I'm feeling like it. I'm feeling like it. You know what I'm saying? AC Chi-Town Calvin, you better, listen. You better talk your shit. Speak your words, homie. MSL, I know you up in here being a little messy Marvin. But I'm going to just let y'all know that Sydney Taylor is on her way. Sydney Taylor is on her way. Sydney Taylor has now entered that conversation, whether you like it or not. And DiJonai Carrington told y'all. DiJonai Carrington told y'all what was going to happen. Yeah, but you gotta let her grow, baby boy. You know how that is, man. You played this game. You gotta let the kids grow, man. You the coach, you know what's happening. I be letting my kids, when I see spurts, I let my kids, that's the difference between me and what happened with Sydney Taylor. If I see just a little bit, I'm gonna exploit it. I'm gonna see what it is fully till I actually know what it is. And he didn't do that. You know, you're a player. Come on, man. You know he didn't really do the best job that he could. And when I say he was hating, he took her out. After she didn't hit listen. The games that we watched. The games that we watched with Chicago. You have to admit that they was coming close. But it was ingredients that Tyler Marsh was missing. Yes, DiJonai Carrington was missing. Yes. Skylar Diggins right now still missing. Azare Stevens still missing. Yes, factors is happening. But you have to admit that my baby right here, my baby with those Reeboks on, y'all see her in her Reeboks? She told y'all what the business was. She told y'all and y'all just didn't believe her. She said it to you. She said, She said this was going to be a different half. This was going to be totally different. Totally different. Hey, She Wins want me to show you this, Goon. She Wins want me She Wins want me to show you this. Hey, Goon the shooter. She Wins want me to show you this. Here you go, Goon. Hold on a second. Here you go, Goon. There go your Dana Evans. She was a non-factor. She told DiJonai, shut up. DiJonai said, who you talking to? She was like, girl, back. DiJonai said, girl, I'll beat your ass. She said, girl, I'll beat your ass. Hey, she said, who you talking to? She said, I'm talking to you. Bitch, I'm talking to you. Shut up talking to me. Who you talking to, B? I'm talking to you, B. Who you talking to? You talking to me? No, you ain't talking to me. No, come here. Tyler say, come here. No. She say, no, I want to know who you talking to. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? You ain't talking to me. Get away from me. I don't care. Y'all better get away from me. Y'all better get that girl. I don't play. Hey, Goon. She was finna get smacked. Say, date. He say, yeah, she from Gary though, y'all. She from Scary Gary. She was like, girl, I'm across the bridge. She say, my people, right? She told DiJonai Carrington, they will find you. I'm across the land. They say, bro, I love Sydney, but early on, she been making rookie mistakes. Yes, me and you both talked about that, right? But still, when you see a score, you got to let them make their mistakes. Hey, Goon. She Wins wanted me to play that for you. She Wins wanted me to play that for you, Goon. Hey, DiJonai say, I'm finna peel your head. You better shut your ass up. She said, you better shut up. You better shut up, shorty. So for my Chicago Sky fans, if you're still here, you're still in the building with me, y'all, it's a celebration. It's a celebration, celebration, celebration. Melanie! That's Rocky. That's Rocky. That was Rocky. Melanie. You said, Adrian! She should have did the Rocky. She should have did the Rocky. Hell yeah!
We've been working on stuff all year, man. All year for a win like this. Okay? And the fight and the faith that we got, like, Mill, top 5 all time for the Sky and Reaper. Cloud for all-time assists. I'm so proud of y'all, man. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm proud to coach y'all. I'm proud to be here. I'm proud to represent this organization. We riding together, man. We riding together. The season's not done. We got a long way to go. We got a lot of basketball to go. And we got a lot more winning left to do. All right? Okay. Same.
Together on 3, 7 on 6, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
Check. Hey, see, I disagree though. What's going on? What's up? What's up, 80s? What's going on? Hey, AC. Okay, so this is where I differ at. Let me show you why I differ. Right? I differ because Sydney Taylor was playing too fast. She had to slow her game down. She was speedballing. Sometimes she was OC. Do y'all remember them games? I was like, damn, she turned the goddamn ball over. She was moving too damn fast. She would take off, and one time they was passing. One time, Skylar passed her the ball. She took off with the ball, turned the ball over, doing a key part of the game. Well, she was moving too fast. She was speed. She was doing. She was just move. She didn't let the game come to her like right now. You know, she in her ish. You know what I mean? She in her mojo. You did. I mean, I don't know if y'all can understand what I'm saying, or can't y'all see it my way. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just telling you, just from my perspective, like Brooklyn say. From my perspective, she was ahead of the game. It was damn near a little bit OC though. You know what I mean? Because she wanted to make the team. You got to think about that. Then she was playing for more minutes. So she was trying to get her minutes up, and she was making those mistakes that we were talking about because she really, really wanted it. She really wanted to be where she's at right now with Chicago. She wanted to be in this position. And just like Angel, it took Angel a few lesser games than it took Sydney because she a small guard, right? It didn't take Angel that long to become that permanent because Teaspoon, you know what I mean? Yeah, Teaspoon didn't really have Angel start. No, if y'all remember. Let me see. For Chicago Sky, in 2024, how many starts did Angel Reese have in the first 10 games? Let me see, nothing about no damn injuries. Angel Reese. Angel Reese had 7 double-doubles her first 10 games. How many starts? How many starts? I ain't say nothing about no stars. How many starts did Angel Reese have in the first 10 games? Reese had 10 starts in the first 10 games. So she did start, but her minutes she started 34 total games. Her minutes in the first 10 games were low because of the uncertainty of Teresa Witherspoon's rotation and making sure that Angel was the one. That's what they say on Google, y'all. Y'all could Google it yourself. So she started. What's going on, MSL? What's going on, my brother? I see you in here.
Oh, hey, I didn't realize you saw me.
Yeah, I saw you. I just saw. I was reading something, then I saw you come on in. So we have a good conversation because tonight is not.
All I hear is glazing, glazing, glazing. You could make barbecue teriyaki up in here. It's like Korean barbecue, Southern barbecue, churrascaria, Brazilian barbecue.
Hey, you already know, bro.
Capoche barbecue. I just hear glazing, glazing, glazing with a whole lot of sugar.
Hey, you already
My
know.
God.
Yeah, hey, bro, you already know.
I'm here trying to sleep. I'm here trying to sleep, and the glazing is just setting me afire, man. I'm just like, wow.
Hey,
that's how hot. That's how hot the glazing is.
Hey, what we
I had a long day. It was 90 degrees. I had a long day. I was out on the streets in the city of Atlanta all day, and I'm here trying to relax and sleep, and all I hear is glazing.
Hey, we had a good night last night.
It's like you had a 2-hour glaze fest.
Hold on a second. I glazed last night too. You ain't complaining about that, but more after these messages real quick. MSL, hold on.
Bread House Butters and Essentials keeps my skin looking good and smelling good. Their pineapple and mango scented shea butter are my favorite.
Got a package for you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I've been waiting for this.
You are very welcome. Have a great day.
So the reason that you up here, we're gonna talk about our day yesterday, but tonight it's all about Sydney Taylor. I'm just saying.
How many points did she have?
I didn't hear you. What you say, brother?
How many points did she have?
She had 29 points.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
She had 29 points, brother. I mean, a 29-piece biscuit, spicy. You know what I mean? She got and spicy chicken. You know what I'm saying, with that sauce, with that barbecue sauce that was made in, you know what I mean, and that mild sauce put in together. You know what I'm saying? That little thing. You know what I'm saying? 29 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. She was 11 for 27. Yes, she shot the ball 27 times in MSL, but she was 5 from 11 from the 3-point line, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Yeah, in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the game. I actually forgot the game. The game was on. Not that I'd ever want to watch Chicago, without being forced to. But I totally forgot. But when I saw that they won, I was like, okay, that's interesting. And when I saw Sydney hit that shot, I was like, okay, that's interesting. And Asia took from what I understand, she took the loss herself, which is interesting. So it's been a very interesting day, apparently.
I'm gonna play the GOAT and what the GOAT had to say. But yeah, man. So what's going on, brother Jonathan? What's going on?
Brother Bro Cloud, what's up? Brother MSL, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Man,
what's up, brother Jonathan?
You already know one of my favorite guys. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Speak about it. Go in, get it off your chest.
First off, before I go on this topic, MSL, I had no idea you was tall as hell, bro. Bro Cloud talking about you 6'3", 6'4", or 6'5", or whatever. I did not know you was tall as Angel Reese.
About 6'4". It's funny. I was talking to Angel briefly after the game, and I didn't even see how tall she was compared to me. Obviously, you use yourself to judge when you meet other people. So Carmilla asked me, and I was like, we either the same size or she could be slightly taller, which would make her a little more than 6'4". But it is what it is.
You're no MSL. You're a little bit. You might be edging Angel just a little bit. For me, looking at both of you guys. Yeah. So
But she is tall though, because I was like, damn, she's tall.
No, she
Yeah, I
almost.
saw her in person. She is tall.
She tall. And she not as skinny as she look on TV. And
No,
I say that
she
in a,
thick as
and I
Nah,
say
nah,
that in a
she
good way. Like she got some body to put some body on you.
yeah,
No,
she a little more muscular. I saw her in person. When they played at Toronto, Angel got some little thick muscle on her.
Right.
She ain't really skinny like that.
Right. Especially
Hey,
from the waist down.
hey, Noah, you gotta go. You gotta come in and come back out. It's not letting me up. It says device not connected. So Noah, you gotta
Wait. I'm in the middle of a post-celebratory Chicago seance. Is that what's going on here?
That's hey. You already
No,
know.
I'm cool with that. I'm not hating. I know AC Chi-Town probably dogging me in the chat, but because I noticed it was all Chicago, and that was fine. I know this was all Chicago. So when you dropped the link, I didn't know if you dropped it for me. So I was
you know, I got it. I'm dropping it for you because you know you're doing the show at 10 o'clock at night. So I mean, you on the show every night, brother. What
I know. I didn't know. I'm on vacation, so I didn't know. So
I'm
All
telling.
right. Well,
I'm
let me
telling your ass. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the topic. First off, that was a good ass game. Chicago Sky, you know what I'm saying, they put it, fought the hard fight. Asia Wilson, first let me give her a big shout out. She had like 36, a good kudos game of hers. 36 points, back-to-back 30-point game. But unfortunately it didn't come through because the Supergirl of Chicago Sky saved y'all behinds. Bro, Sydney Taylor. That girl. Let me tell you something. If Houston Comets don't draft Juju Watkins or Hannah Hidalgo, we need to come up with a way of bringing her here to Houston. That's the guard I want.
Why y'all always trying to steal our people?
Because I feel like they deserve.
Chicago don't deserve nothing.
Better. Yeah.
So we don't deserve. Wait. So y'all just said got the nerve to come on my show. And tell me that I don't deserve to have a winner on my squad.
No, you're a great guy. You deserve a lot. We talking about that.
But she mad.
Horrific team.
Girl, Jeff Paglioccia, Michael Alter, they don't deserve City Taylor. You do, Bro Club, but not Jeff P and Michael Alter.
Oh no, we ain't talking about the organization, right? I made it clear this year, MSL and Brother Jonathan. I'm not supporting the organization, but I'm a support the players because the players got to have a job. The players got to have a place to play.
They can have a job anywhere in the WNBA. Don't have to be Chicago.
Wait. And Chicago needs players as fans. We deserve good players. Who the hell y'all think y'all is to be fans and have the players that you want? But us in Chicago, us fans in Chicago don't deserve shit.
But don't.
That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving.
Don't take it like that, bro. We don't.
We just don't like the franchise.
We don't think the franchise deserve them. Or like Michael Alter refuses to sell the franchise. He would rather put a great talent like Sydney Taylor and Kamilla Cardoso on them through hell than do whatever he can to make the franchise look good. And now everybody are starting to know who Sydney Taylor is. They seeing a dominant basketball player who's probably going to be second or third for Rookie of the Year behind Olivia Miles and AZ Fudd. Yes. Sydney Taylor is that girl. Yes. But the problem is she just mixed with the wrong element. You know what I'm saying? Jeff P and Michael Alter, they don't, they won't do well. They won't do right for Taylor. They don't care if she did hit that game winner.
Well, I gotta correct you on that, brother.
But I get it that you want to protect your organization because you won't.
Let me correct you so you can go ahead and elaborate. I want to correct you. Jeff Paglioccia went to go get Sydney Taylor. He signed her on a training camp invite, and that's his player. That's his player. He just made a statement. It's in the Sun Times.
But
you can't say treat him he's actually giving her the opportunity to shine. Is that correct? I mean, real is. I'm gonna keep it real. We don't like Jeff Pagliosha. I hate his guts. And that's a strong word. MSL,
Get him, Jonathan. Get him.
Hey,
Man.
MSL.
Hey,
MSL
you've been putting Jeff Pagliosha for on the clock for years, bro, Claude. Me, his time would have been up by now.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't like him.
But Jonathan, bro, Claude.
Go ahead.
I'm only gonna say this because I recall when the ladies come back to me, I'll tell you the name of their show. I think, but Trista, she's the one that said it.
Yeah,
you've been saying a lot of stuff about Jeff Pagliocca over the last couple of years, and Trista did a segment with her partner on the All-Star game. And let me try to describe it. She said that homeboy had on like tight knickers. He had on like some weird looking either sneakers or shoes that, manly men would normally don't have. I forgot how she described the shirt, but the shirt she said wasn't, I'm saying, this is my words, that a manly man wouldn't wear based off of her description, that both her and her partner were acting like, kind of like. And you've been saying he's a Shirley Temple man for the longest.
Yeah, he
for
is.
the longest. And based off of their description, him in his natural element, not in front of the camera, but in his natural element during All-Star Weekend, they kind of gave those vibes that you be giving. So I just want the chat to know that Bro Claude, even though he can't pronounce nobody's name right ever, don't let that be the reason to think that he don't be on top of stuff, no matter how wild and creative it sounds. Do we know he do shoot some blank sometimes? But on that Jeff Pagliocca description thing, apparently he may know what he talk about. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, so because like T. Kamilla just said, Jeff Pagliocca is a guards guy. I believe he can pick guards and build around them. He just can't build around bigs. Well, I don't even think it was just even that, T. Kamilla. I believe that this guy, because Kamilla is still here. As of now, he ain't shopped, and he has not shopped for Kamilla. No word, nobody. You know how it leaks, MSL. You around the game. You know how it leaks if you shopping a certain player. He has not shopped Kamilla Cardoso. So what I'm saying is this, is that Jeff Pagliocca is actually, in my eyes, the worst GM in the W, but he deserves kudos for bringing on Sydney Taylor over Natasha Lattimore, because me personally, I wanted Natasha Lattimore. I didn't see Sydney Taylor coming. I just didn't. And I'm gonna keep it honest on this podcast, and I always keep it 100 with you guys.
But wouldn't Lattimore have been better than Banham, who essentially does nothing for you?
Yes, Lattimore would have been better than Banham, and that's my whole thing. We continue. This guy don't know. He really is not cognizant of actually how to be a GM. Okay, he's a petty fish guy in a Burger King restaurant that got the fries and the fish, put it all together in the same thing and cook them together and try to sell it to the customers. I'm just saying that Chicago has a low grade of paying people. They're not. Noah, hey Noah, I see you. It just says your device cannot connect. I don't know why it can't connect, Noah. You got to come in and come back out, Noah, because I want to bring you up, but it ain't happening. I'm trying, I'm clicking like 400 times, but continue to listen. I think it's a Bro Claude.
But doesn't that mean his device is not connecting to StreamYard, but obviously he's connected to the internet?
Yeah.
So he may have to close out StreamYard and reboot it or something. Or
yeah, you're gonna have to do a StreamYard, because it says device is not connected. Noah King, I definitely wanted you on this to finally come up and have your say. I definitely want you to come up. But you
that was a Chicago fan.
Yeah, Chicago fan. Yes, sir. I definitely want him to have his say. But the thing
I was reading people hating in the chat. People were saying y'all still gonna win 10 games or 12 games or something like that.
Yeah, they say that we gonna win only 12 games or less. That was my brother. You know what I mean? Depiction too. You know what I mean? But bro said 10 or 12 games. He said he brought it down to 10, but now then he brought it up to 12. No, I beg to differ. We got.
So what do y'all have now? 8, 7?
We got 15 games left.
How many wins do you have?
11 wins. 11 to 18.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
okay, well you're gonna win more than 12 then if you got 11 now.
You got 11 right now. So that's gonna go over the depiction. Now, what I do think, because I don't think Skylar Diggins is gonna get traded. I think when Azare Stevens comes back, I don't Kamilla that question, but when Azare, you must be reading my mind, T. Kamilla. When Azare Stevens come back, we'll have Skylar Diggins, Azare Stevens for the second half of this season, and it's gonna be ugly, guys. With DiJonai Carrington, do you understand how good this is right now? How good this team looks right now to beat the Aces? And the GOAT was in her bag. The GOAT was in her bag.
Who is she scoring on, bro, Claude? Asia.
On everybody.
On everybody, okay.
He will, Asia Kabali and Kamilla Cardoso. Kamilla only had 8 points because she had to try to stick the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? She was sticking the GOAT. She had 12 rebounds. I don't know, King Noah. You might gotta do something with your StreamYard because you gotta have StreamYard. So the StreamYard, you gotta do something with StreamYard because it's not letting you up. It's saying this device is not connected. I don't know what's going on. But I would say this. Thank you, brother Jonathan. Thank you, brother.
So why your favorite AC Chi-Town Calvin don't come up here? Isn't this like the Super Bowl for him?
Yeah, he coming. AC coming. AC gonna be on the Bulls channel though.
And where Nate? We haven't heard Nate in a while.
Yeah, I don't know what brother Nate be on other channels. I don't know. He be with Brooklyn too though. Brother Nate be working though too. Brother Nate listening. No, brother Nate be listening. But I'm just saying, y'all, look. I'm gonna talk my ish. And one thing about this, right, MSL, you know, no matter how we on either side look at it, and some people are still hurt from the Angel situation, and of course the way that they just, you know, a business guy like yourself just don't like the way that they run the operation, period. It's just nasty work, right? We have to force ourselves to get over that part because it's still girls that's playing to want to win the game. You got a basketball. It's still girls that wants to play for their own recognition, right? It's still stories like, I mean, it's nobody's story is like Sydney Taylor. Who could bet against Sydney Taylor at this point?
No, she's a beautiful, incredible story. And if you didn't have Olivia Miles, if you didn't have AZ, if you didn't have AZ Flood, excuse me, more people would be talking about her. But because of that, people are not, apparently.
You're gonna probably have to go to your computer, Noah. You're probably doing it on your phone not allowing you. You might have to go to your computer, Noah.
Where'd Jonathan go? He got stuff with too much glazing. Where'd Jonathan go?
Oh yeah, he probably got stuff with too much glazing. Now, brother Jonathan, listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all, listen, this game shows everybody that they can get over the hump. This was not the best game that Chicago Sky played.
Could be because you was glazing the turkey at the beginning
No, this is
of the
not.
year.
They did not
And
dominate. They did
now the
not
turkey
dominate
may
this whole
now the
game.
turkey may be filet mignon. You don't need the glazing no more.
No,
You
I'm
can
just saying. I'm just saying. But this was not the best game that they played. This was a clawing, scratchy playing game. Chicago Sky dominated and lost by
And
one.
y'all usually lose those type of games.
That's right. By record, by record they 1-5 with these type of games.
Right.
They 1-5 with these type of games.
And usually one of the ladies ends up crying after one of them or something to that
You know what I mean? Well, she cried after both New York games. Kamilla cried after the Dallas game. That's 3. That's just 3 off the top that they lost like that. And then, of course, the other ones, the other 2, and today got them over the hump. It says, bro, Claude, yeah, people were posting themselves with Angel Reese Barbie dolls
in Chicago?
the arena today. Chicagoans are going to have a hard time getting over Angel. They got Sydney Taylor though. Yeah, it's really hard. You know what I'm saying? It is really hard. For me.
She signed our Barbies, by the way.
Huh?
She signed our Barbies, by the way.
Oh, she signed your Barbies?
Yeah.
Oh, you was able to walk up to her?
Well, we were like on the floor. Behind the backboard. Behind the backboard. So it was on a whim. We didn't even plan to go. It was just a whim. But the tickets weren't cheap, but we were like, okay, screw it. So we were actually in the 3rd row on the floor behind the backboard. Like, so we saw everything. Like when Joy Canada hit the stanchion, like I'm looking right at her. So after the game,
you know where I was? I was right there behind the bench.
Right. Yeah. So, but I didn't see you. I kept looking for you for the end, but I didn't see you. I was just looking for your blue shirt, but I don't know if you were behind someone else.
I was behind the bench.
Because you saw, but you were on the side, but you were on the opposite side of the players, right? Or you were behind the players?
No, I was behind the players.
Okay, that's why I didn't see you. That's why I didn't see you, because I thought you pointed left. And from where we were, but you actually pointed right. So I didn't listen. I kept looking left, and I didn't see where I was, because I was at the Dreams basket when they started the game. I was on that side. So I'm looking. So left would be opposite from the players' bench. So I didn't see you. So I guess I should have been looking right.
Yeah.
So
I was right there behind. I was right behind Nas Hillman on her side, because you know Nas like to sit towards the end of the bench. I was right.
That's so funny, because I kept looking at their bench, which was across from me, and I didn't see you. Notice you. So after we had the Barbie dolls, and the players go through that tunnel.
Right. So Angel stayed for a while. She was picking up them babies, though. I was like, man, Angel, well, babies. I was like, man, I don't want her to get sick, because, you know what I mean? You never know. You know what I'm saying? I was.
Okay. And it's so funny, because go ahead.
Oh, I'm not rapping. Okay. Yeah.
I was right there, 3rd row. I'm right behind now. So
yeah, I
didn't see you. You see that? I'm the 4th row. So 1, 2, 3. I'm the 4th one from the bench.
No, and from that angle, depending on from that angle, right?
See, look, see the rail, MSL. See the rail.
Right.
1, 2, 3. See, I'm right there.
Yeah.
I was right.
So blow card. So check this out. I know you got a guess, but check this out real quick.
Go ahead.
So we came for Barbie night, right?
Yeah.
But we got it early, right? We got it on Friday, right? So we were like, so isn't there a game today? Yeah. So why we try to get that game? So we bought the Barbies thinking at State Farm it would be ridiculous, right? With 17,000 people, no matter what type of access you get, it's gonna be bonkers. So we was like, well, let's try this game, you know, to try to get the signatures. And so, and I'm not a signature person like that, but because of the dolls, you know, they were already in the boxes, you might as well, you know, try. So we just went to this game on a whim, and lo and behold, you know, because of where we were sitting, we were able to and you know, and plus I'm a big guy,
I
so
could have brought my cereal boxes.
yeah, you could have bought your cereal boxes. So I was a big guy, and you know, so I saw the people, and I saw the people, but you know, I positioned myself in a way to where, plus I got long arms, so when she came, you know, I spoke to her like I knew her, and so, and then she just came over, and so she signed one Barbie, and then it was so funny because we had another one, and she got confused. She was like, "Wait a minute, what's going on here?" And I was like, and we was like, no, it's just, you know, this is hers. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she signed the other one.
Yeah, because
and
she
like I
thought
said,
she was gonna put it on eBay.
and because she was signing the Barbies, I wasn't really looking to see how she compared to me. But obviously, you know, and I say this respectfully.
No, I seen you over there though.
She's a big girl. I mean, she's a big
old
girl.
Like,
she is not small in any way. She is not small.
In no way.
She
a big girl.
Like she looked like she could play a superhero, or if you don't get right, she can slap the crap out of you. But she would make a great superhero.
Didn't you see? Remember, that's why I put her up as Batgirl. Remember, I told y'all she was big. I know because I seen her when she first got here in 2024. I seen her. You got what I'm saying? So I was.
And let's just put this for rest for once.
And she didn't gain weight since 2024.
But let's put this for rest for once, because I've dated women who 5'9",
right,
who are 5'9", who
that's
have
tall though. That's
right, and they weigh 160, 165, and they're skinnier or a similar build to Angel or skinnier. There's no way, and I'm only saying this because people love to go, she's battling the bigs at only 165. There's no way in hell Angel Reese weighs 165 pounds. Let me just put that out there. No way. Women's sport, that woman is 6'4" with big old thighs and big old booty and big old everything. Hell no.
No, she an easy 230. She easy 220, 230.
And I've dated women who are 5'9" with like pow bill, and they weigh 220. But it looks good. But it looks good on them. It doesn't look bad. It looks good on them because it's just muscle on top of muscle. And this chick is 6'4", and y'all think she weighs 165?
No,
impossible.
165. No.
Impossible.
No. Hey, hold on a second. Hey, Noah, it says the people who are trying to connect, they talking about you, Noah, say they will need to connect their mic and camera before you can add them to the stream. That's what it's saying. It's coming up as that, Noah. I don't know why. It's saying that, but I really would love opportunities, Noah King, for you to come up here because you my man. But
I know we talk about Angel real quick, but AC Cha-Cha trying to hate again. We were I was in the third row, you was in the fourth row, but he trying to hate. Yes, there's a good seat everywhere, but we weren't everywhere. We were on the floor. So stop hating AC Chi-Town Calvin.
He say, Bro Cloud, we need to be here for the Bears takeover. I'll be there.
No, he said before that. He said MSL, that gym, he called it a gym, is not an arena, but a gym. It's so small. Every seat is great. I guess that's how he make himself feel better when he with the the HVAC unit or something. I don't know, with the mechanical equipment. I guess.
I've been trying, Noah. Yeah. Hey, Brooklyn say, give up, Noah. No, I've been trying, Noah. Just say your mic not connected or the camera. I don't know what to tell you. But hey, go ahead.
But the reason why I brought that up is because I keep hearing people say, "Oh, she's only 165 pounds." First of all, in women's sports, the women don't update their weights. They be quoting the same weight from when they juniors or sophomores in high school. They don't update the weight because most people wouldn't understand that a woman of a certain height is going to weigh a certain. Because when you're tall, you're used to prorating weight to height. It's something I've done all my life. But to people who are not tall, they don't really think about that stuff, right? So they just go, "Oh, they say she's 165." Hell no, because like I said, I've dated women over the years that were 5'9" and they weigh 165 and they're not fat.
Right. No.
And they're not fat. They're not fat at all. They're considered medium build or thin or however you want to look at it at 165 pounds. And like I said, I knew one chick that was 5'9", 220, and she didn't look big at all. I mean, it sounds crazy, but it all depends on your body type. So for Angel to be 6'4", ain't no way in hell she 165 pounds. And she'll be a string bean. She'd be an absolute string bean.
Yeah, no, we know how much she weigh, bro. Don't be putting us stuff
No,
out.
people believe it, though. That's what I'm trying to say. People believe it.
No, they don't. Hey, y'all, this Brian Lewis right here, y'all. This my boy B. Lewis. So y'all want to see who Brian Lewis is? That's Brian Lewis and his wife. Yeah, we in the building, y'all.
We here. You better stop acting crazy. Y'all better act like y'all know. We in here with Brian Lewis. Everybody, look at all them just so cute.
Oh, I wasn't the only cameo? Thank God.
No, you wasn't the only cameo.
Yo,
Hey, y'all,
chat,
we in here.
let me tell y'all what Bro Claw did. Let's tell them the story of what happened, Bro Claw. So,
Hey, wait. Before you do it, because they gonna think you glazing. They gonna think you glazing when you say what you say. I got super motion though. Is that the truth?
Well, Bro Claw, from what I can see, had the lay of the town. He just walking around like a pimp, on the first floor. And the funny thing was, I wasn't really listening to Players Club or anything, but I decided to, because obviously it's too loud to listen to unless you got the headset. So, but I'm looking at the chat, so I saw that Bro Claude was there, and I was like, "Oh wow, Bro Claude is here. This is so weird. I wonder if I'll see him." So once I saw he had the blue shirt on, he's roaming the arena, y'all, like he mayor of Atlanta already, right? So he's like, "Sir." So eventually he came to my side, and I saw him. So I walked up. He don't know it's me. He don't see me, so he just having that steak attitude, like I'm a rapper, Negro. I don't need to recognize you. He got that little look, right? And I'm staring, but he see this big old dude standing over him. And he just sitting there like, "I'm a pimp. I don't need to respond to you." So I was like, okay. So he's talking all excited and everything, and I just waited patiently, and he talked for about 10 minutes or so. And then I said, "What's up?" And he just said, "What's up?" Like, "Yeah, I'm too important for you. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing." And then I said, "You don't recognize the voice?" And then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe it! And then he wanted to put me on the air, and it didn't matter that I was incognito, right? I wasn't planning on being on camera, and he's like, I wasn't groomed or anything, and I'm just like, I'm just here, right, on a whim, right? I didn't know I was gonna be on camera. So then all of a sudden he put me on the air on the live, but it was so loud that all I could do was just act silly. You really couldn't have a conversation. It was just so loud. So I was just like, in the hizzy, in the, stuff like that, acting a fool. But and then after that, I think I didn't notice at the time, but I listened to the show after. Keisha was like, "Get off, Bro Claude, get off, the game is starting again." So I guess he had to go. He went back to his seat. I went back to my seat, and we didn't see each other after. I was looking for him, but now we see why, because I'm looking on one side. He was on the other side, and I guess you didn't go
ready,
see
MSL? I got the topic for us. You ready? I got the topic. Hold on.
You ain't put me to work at 2 o'clock in the morning. They don't want to hear us talk about nothing at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Breaking news!
Who got traded?
Breaking news!
Who traded?
Kelsey Plum is now a Phoenix Mercury post T. Kamilla. Breaking news!
Wait, is Cog on? Is Cog on? Is Cog on?
We finna see what's going on. We finna read it right now. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Hold on. We finna do it right now. MSL, we own it. We got to break the news. We on air, so we got to do it. KSAP watching. Okay. He watching. You know he watching. Hey, breaking news. Kelsey Plum traded to the Phoenix Mercury. Give me all of the details right now. Okay, y'all, here it comes.
It's better than trading her to a better team. So
here it comes. Hey, no, well, I don't know. I don't know now. She got she got AT like she had Chelsea Gray. She got an AT that can put that ball in her hands when she, you know what I mean, when she doing what she doing. You know what I mean? When she doing what she doing. Yeah.
You think Kelsey will accept that role on Phoenix with AT giving her the ball?
No, she number one. She number one.
No, that's not even what I mean. Like, but AT is not a shooter. AT is not gonna sit there and take.
No, AT is not a shooter. She gonna be third. She gonna be third option like she is already. Here you go. Los Angeles Sparks have reportedly agreed to sign and send Kelsey Plum to the Phoenix Mercury just before August the 12th WNBA trade deadline. The Phoenix Mercury received Kelsey Plum. The Los Angeles Sparks received Monique Okama-Makani. That's a good player though. Phoenix Mercury's 2027 first round pick and the Phoenix Mercury's 28 second round pick. The package is being reported by Silver Stream and Roll as of my latest check. Neither the Mercury nor the Sparks has posted an official transaction announcement on their team's website. So the exact draft pick protections and final terms remain subject to the league's approval. While the Los Angeles made the move, Plum reportedly was not expected to re-sign after this season. She signed a 1-year contract worth approximately $1 million in April, meaning Los Angeles risks losing her in unrestricted free agency without receiving anything in return. The Sparks are 10-17 and had lost 9 of their previous 11 games. By moving Plum, they obtained a young guard in Okama-Makani, the potential valuable 2027 first-round selection, another future draft asset, financial flexibility to their rebuilding process. It is still painful. It is still a painful outcome because Los Angeles originally sacrificed the number 2 selection in the 2025 draft, eventually used lost Dominique Malunga for their draft pick as a part of the deal to bring Plum to the Sparks. The Sparks could have also drafted any player in that draft after Dominique Malunga was picked, or the ones that was up for debate via report. It says the Phoenix is getting before suffering a lower left injury. Plum was having one of the strongest offensive seasons of her career. 23.9 points per game, 6.4 assists, 2.2 rebounds, 52.7% from the field, 38.3 from the three-point line, 12 games played. She also scored a career high of 43 points against Phoenix earlier in this season. Plum is a five-time All-Star, two-time WNBA champion, proven playoff scorer. The immediate concern is her health. She has been sidelined with a leg injury, and a firm return date has not yet been a publicly established thing. When everybody is healthy, the Mercury could be featuring Kelsey Plum, Kalia Copper, Alyssa Thomas, and others that is in the round. This gives Phoenix 4 major creators and scores for them, especially when Plum and Cooper, Plum and Copper and Thomas do a triangle on the offense and they push the ball forward.
Who's the fourth one? The no chick girl? Am I missing something?
The one that just came back. Hold on a second. I'm just reading what they say.
No, it's all right. And I had some comments on
Phoenix
this.
Phoenix Mercury's roster as of right now for 2026. Here you go. Yes, DeWanna Bonner. My bad. DeWanna Bonner.
She is not no damn scoring threat right now.
Well, that's what they're saying. Sammy Wickham has just returned.
She's a retirement threat.
She played good last game. I don't know what you talking about. You didn't see that?
Please. Every time I watch DeWanna Bonner play, is
DeWanna Bonner shoot what she wanna, MSL.
It's painful watching her play.
No bad player. What are you talking about?
No, she's a great all-time player, but
now if Angel was 167, she'll look like DeWanna Bonner.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
She'll look like DeWanna Bonner. Bro, Claude, I have a question. Why do Phoenix give up so much to the 2-3 month rental? Because
they probably agreed to an agreement before the trade was done. Otherwise, they stupid.
They still own it. No, they could. No, let me see. This is it, T. Kamilla. I'm finna answer your question. Hold on. Can Kelsey Plum be cored for 2027 by the Phoenix Mercury acquiring her? Kelsey Plum can play for Phoenix in 2027 because the Los Angeles Star traded her to Phoenix. They acquired the whole package for Kelsey Plum that sent her to Phoenix in exchange for Monique Okani. Her contract, Plum is playing on a 1-year deal for the 2026 season and will become an unrestricted free agent in 2027, meaning her long-term future with Phoenix beyond then will depend whether she is chosen to re-sign elsewhere or they can use a core for her final.
But why couldn't LA use the core if that was the case then?
Because it was an outright deal.
Because I don't know what happened, but I'll give you an example. When all of those Atlanta players re-signed, they knew Angel was going there, and that's one of the reasons why they all re-signed. They knew
because she talked to Alicia Gray. Yes,
because Angel wasn't going to go there equally as well. And she thought there wasn't a team left because obviously she could have went to Dallas. And she could have went to Dallas. So in this particular case, I could be wrong. I don't know unless Phoenix is just that dumb. More than likely, Phoenix they came to an agreement that they can sign her. Now, how they sign her, that's a good question. Meaning, can they go over the $1 million to sign her? I don't know. Does that mean they have to trade someone?
Yeah.
Does that mean they have to trade someone? I don't know. But the T. Carmella's question, outside, because it wouldn't make sense as a rental because they may not even make the playoffs this year. Now, they may feel they can make the playoffs with Kelsey Plum, and maybe they will. I don't know the math in order for them to do that. But yes, a team that has no chance of either making the playoffs or making noise in the playoffs wouldn't do a 2-month.
What is the Phoenix Mercury's record right now? 11-19. They lost one more than the Sky.
I mean, and what's the Sky's in 9th place? I mean, they got it. Yeah, if you're asking me, do they have a chance to get the 8 or 7 seed if they make a run with Kelsey Plum? Possibly, probably. But is that team going to beat any team with a good front court? Probably not. Even with Kelsey Plum, probably not.
Natasha Mack is due back. Natasha Mack is due back. I don't know.
And I like Mac. Mac is good. I like Mac. But yeah, to my knowledge, it looks like they may have come to some agreement beforehand. If not, then Phoenix is just throwing caution to the wind, and they gonna break it up all apart and try to rebuild. But I just want to point out.
Can Phoenix Mercury core Kelsey Plum for an extension? Phoenix Plum in the trade, Los Angeles, a crying 5-time guard. A new core, Plum joins the established veteran group in Phoenix featuring stars. Yes, they can't core her because this is a brand new team and it's not per her agreement. She was on per trade. That's what it says.
I don't know, but if that's true, that would make sense. But I just want to point out real quick, this is why you got to take what you hear sometimes with a grain of salt, because they were saying it was Atlanta, and I forgot the 2 other teams, but Phoenix wasn't one of the teams that was mentioned. And then voila, Phoenix ends up getting the trade, and that's not the team that they were talking about in the quote unquote media. So that's why, as a person, I mean, as a content creator, you got to report what you hear, but from a regular person or a fan, you can't get too happy and you can't get too crazy when you hear stuff like that because voila, look,
I don't think because what I was talking about Noah King, Natasha Mack still on restriction. She on restricted minutes. She was on the bench the last game still. But the thing is that what I'm talking about is this MSL. I don't think they a better team than Chicago. No way. There's no way. No way.
Go ahead.
Well, just listen to what
I didn't know this. I didn't know Chicago became the bar for all our comparisons. But
they the bar of making it right out of the teams. That's what we're talking about, right? The scale, the back teams, right? The scale of the back teams. I think that Chicago has the best core to be able to make the playoffs. I do. I think they have the best core. I think that they even better than Washington Mystics.
I mean, they may be playing better, but unless I'm mistaken and I'm missing people, and my apologies if I am, I'm thinking Kelsey Plum, Carl Copper, and AT, even at this age, is probably better. And if I'm missing something, refresh my memory.
Go ahead.
It's probably better than anything Chicago can produce. Yes, Sidney Taylor is playing great, but and yes, Miller is playing.
I was just gonna put it on.
But I would think
between Chicago Sky and Phoenix Mercury. The last game between Chicago Sky and Phoenix Mercury. Let me see.
Now, Chicago has
what was the score of the last game?
Chicago has a
between
much brighter
Chicago
future.
Sky and the Phoenix Mercury. What was
No,
the
but I'll say
who
that.
was
But
the
I'll
high
say this:
point?
Chicago has a much brighter future. They have a younger team. Their core is a lot, it's a lot younger, minus the old folks brigade with the guards. But obviously Sydney Taylor, Kamilla, Jaquez. I know I'm missing one or two people. But Sydney, Kamilla. Oh, I was missing Rakia. I mean, that's a very young core compared to Phoenix. So Chicago may have a better future, but at the same time, you got Jeff Krapliaka running the team, so that doesn't necessarily mean anything because he'll probably trade his best asset to win in their future as well, as he always does.
So the last game that was played, Chicago won. Final score 77 to Phoenix Mercury 66. Sydney Taylor had a 16-point game that included 10 points in the third quarter, helping Chicago control the victory. She was 6 for 11, 3 for 7 from the 3-point range. She had which took the lead. Kamilla Cardoso had 9 points, 4 rebounds, and assists. Natasha Cloud had 11 points in this game. Azare Stevens, had 9 points. Aisha Kabali had 8. Courtney Vandersloot had 7. Rachel Benham had 7. That's when Rachel Benham hit 3 threes in this game. Kalia Copper in this game, she wanted to win so bad. She had 25 points, and DeWanna Bonner had 12. Alyssa Thomas had 11, and they just didn't have. Monique O'Connor had 9, and Valerie had this. The Chicago defense was the biggest factor. Kamilla Cardoso protected the rim and had 4 blocks in this game that stood out overall in rim protection. Sydney Taylor took over in the third quarter. So I would say Chicago got a better team overall, roster-wise, than Phoenix Mercury. Because Phoenix Mercury ain't got nobody. You got to think about these names. Just think about it. Skylar Diggins coming back. Natasha Cloud is playing elite right now. Courtney is back. She's being efficient. She's not playing bad. She's not playing awful, but I like that.
Who, your girlfriend?
She's not getting a lot of minutes. I'm liking that he's not putting her on the court like that.
Flutie with Brokaw, Flutie, your girlfriend?
Whatever. Yeah, Snooty with no booty. But she's not playing bad. Okay? I'ma just keep it real. Sydney Taylor, awesome. DiJonai Carrington and came back. Azare ain't been playing bad.
Ishade may be a one-way rental. Do you really think she's going to resign?
No, but I'm talking about for this year right now.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
She gonna resign if they have success. If they go to listen, they got Skylar Diggins for 2 years on the contract. They got Rakia for 2 years. They got Kamilla for 2 years, actually 3, because they could core. They still can core Rakia. They still can core Kamilla. Sydney Taylor, they got her rights for the next 2 years. So even though she's on a training camp contract, she got signed with a training camp contract. So they better get her offer like right now, but they still can keep her. They own her rights for the next 2 years. And for the next 2 seasons, they own her rights after this year. So if somebody gives Sydney Taylor an offer, Chicago has the right to match the offer and keep Sydney Taylor here, and she signed whatever contract that they agree upon in Chicago.
I know you may not know. I know you may not know the answer to this, but is No Kick coming back after her stint in Europe, or you're not sure?
Who is that?
No Kick is the Serbian one that early this season was started off with gangbusters, hitting all the 3-pointers, averaging like 18 points a game or something like that. But she had to. But the reason why you haven't heard about her lately is because she had to go back to Europe for whatever team.
She just left though, Phoenix. She just
is she coming back? Because if she came back, that would
they
be
said
another.
it was a bad. They said it was a bad separation.
Oh, okay, then she may not come back because she was a good player.
Left. No, they say she left.
Oh wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
but she was a good player. And just to be honest, T. Carmella is telling me that Bonner played well the last 4 games.
Yeah.
So I wasn't aware, but I know for most of this season and last season, she wasn't that great. So tell me about it and inform me, educate me.
So DeWanna Bonner, of course, these girls go through emotional things, right? By them going through certain emotions, in Indiana, she set herself up. You got what I'm saying? She set herself up for. Hey, Goon, you wasn't here earlier. T Wins wanted me to sing you this. Your girl was finna get smashed. Hey, look. Hey, there you go, Goon. She's finna get smashed.
What are you talking about, bro, Claude?
You ain't looking at the screen. DiJonai Carrington finna whoop shit out of Dana Evans. She like, girl, shut up. She say, what? She said,
oh, that happened today?
Yeah, that just happened today. Hey, Goon, she's about to get that ass tapped.
DiJonai looked like she got a head over her almost. Oh my God.
Yeah, she DiJonai ain't short. DiJonai pretty tall. Dana Evans short.
Right, apparently, yeah. The way DiJonai is towering over her.
Goon. Dana Evans finna get her ass whooped. DiJonai say I'ma beat her. Hey, she say, Goon, where you at, Goon? Goon, come get your girl, cause I'ma beat her ass. She say you own a bench ass champion.
Oh, that was wrong, bro, Claude. That was wrong. Dana fans are very sensitive about that.
Goon. Hey, Goon. Hey, I ain't do it, Goon. Hey, Goon, I ain't do it.
Isn't she still riding the bench with Carter gone? Isn't she still riding the bench with Carter gone?
Say DiJonai can't fight. That girl snitch. DiJonai ready to snitch on the whole W.
Hold on for a second, bro, Claude. I'll be right back. Hold on for a second.
Okay, go ahead. Goon. Goon, the shooter is a fool. I love you, boy. Hey, Goon, I love you, boy. What you say? Yeah, Noah. Hey, Noah, you got to get that fixed so you can come up. Whatever needs to happen, Noah, because I want to have you on the show. You got to get that fixed. Whatever it is that you can't come up. I don't know what it is, Noah King. Whatever it is, you can fix it. Hey, y'all, but I told y'all I was going to cook tonight. I told y'all I was going to cook. Hold on, y'all, after these messages.
Bread House Butters and Essentials keeps my skin looking good and smelling good. Their pineapple and mango scented shea butter are my favorite.
Got a package for you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I've been waiting for this.
You are very welcome. Have a great day.
Hood soldier at the
Hey, baby, did you buy that shea butter that smell good?
You know I brought some Bread House Butters.
Bread House Butter, Sheen, Shine, Heal, Treat, Moisturize, Condition, and Develop Your Skin. Black owned, independent, and owned by me. That's right. Y'all support. Go put your orders in. We are doing good. Y'all see the upgrade. Y'all see black excellence. Y'all see I'm growing. But anyway, MSN.
I'm back.
We had fun yesterday. We're gonna do the show. Tomorrow's show is Get It Off the Chest. So Monday night we'll be doing the show totally about Angel and our experience with the whole thing of the show, because I don't want to give them too much. This was a Chicago Sky stream. So the thing is that I wanted to
and it was a great day. Obviously, it also provides for a lot of analysis as far as where Chicago today, where they in the future, what's going to happen. The Phoenix trade, you made it saucy by comparing the two teams, and will either or both of them make the playoffs. That'll also be interesting as well. And will people
Chicago
want to see them? And will people want to see them in the playoffs if they make the playoffs? I think, with all due respect to you, I think both teams have their strengths and weaknesses. I think there'll be some teams that would not want to see a Kelsey Plum or an AT or a Kai Copper in the playoffs and avoid them like the plague. And there are teams that would not want to face a Kamilla or Sydney Taylor in the playoffs. But the problem is, with no disrespect, those are still two inexperienced players, and they're probably prone to make mistakes under pressure in a playoff type setting. So some people would argue, and it's not my job to do it, I'm sure some people would, that they should miss the playoffs, get another great player in this upcoming great draft, and then they'll be that much better in the future. I'm sure you don't probably feel that way, but
well, Chicago already got a good future. Do you know they got the 9th and 10th pick again?
To my knowledge, they don't have a first round draft pick in this draft.
Yes, they do.
They got it for the J.C. Sheldon trade from who?
No, listen. All right, so
as far as I know, they traded away their 2027 pick.
No, they had two 2027 picks. They had two.
To my knowledge, with J.C. Sheldon, they gave away their 2027 pick.
No,
you may want to check that. If I'm wrong, good for you.
I'm finna explain to you. You want to know? I'm telling you. The 2027 draft, as of right now, who is in the top rankings? Watch this. Tankathon. So I'm finna go to Tankathon. I'm finna let you see what's going on.
Why do we care about the players? We care about Chicago.
No, just MSL, is you gonna ever let me get some now?
No, because it's like you trying to trick me, running some backdoor deal. This ain't the streets of Chicago when you was 13.
I'm not trying to trick you. I'm trying to tell you that we got
your hustle game is over. Come on now.
Listen, if we beat Washington record this year, we got the second overall.
Oh, you talk about one of them tricky things that Chicago does this. They get the pick with Washington.
Wait, hold on. And if Washington beat us, they got the second, but we still got the 9th. That we still gonna have the 9th pick because Washington has the 9th pick. Okay, Washington has 9th. Chicago Sky got 2026 mock draft. Hold on, I'm finna show it to you. See,
Brooklyn is saying you're wrong as usual. Brooklyn is saying Chicago don't have their picks. Washington has their pick. It's the number 2 pick in the draft that you're talking about. The second round.
No, no, I'm not. Brooklyn always is off because he got his emotions up.
But your guy that's been ducking you though, MDT, he's been saying that Chicago has 2 2027 first round picks. So he's
I tried to tell him that, but Brooklyn don't know what he did because he ran like, he ran like a coward. And you stay over there. Don't worry about what we got, Brooklyn. You left, so you wrong. You're not right. You're wrong. You left. So you left, so you got no say. I'm just saying.
Okay, Noah is being aggressive towards Brooklyn, saying, yes, y'all do have 20,
because Brooklyn don't know what
picks.
he's talking about. Yeah, he being aggressive because Brooklyn don't know what he's talking about. He wrong again. He the one wrong.
So why did people say in the beginning of the year that y'all didn't have any 2027 picks?
Because everybody is emotional and they want the worst for Chicago.
Well, that's true.
That's emotion. Get out of your emotion and speak facts. WNB.
Well, I think also everybody wants to call Jeff
You go
an
look
idiot.
at it right now, Brooklyn. And then I want you to come back to the chat and say you're wrong because I know you're a very investigative and intuitive brother. You go look it up right now. Go to ChatGPT, go to Google, go wherever you want to, all where the facts is, because you ain't on the in-house, inside. Go to all the informational things. I'm going to be right here waiting on you. Go right now. Go right now, Brooklyn, because you're wrong. This is, hey, chat, hold it, because we got Brooklyn in the wrong because he mouthing off. So I ain't want to put you on blast, but I got you right now. I ain't want to put you on blast, but I got you. I got you at this point. You got what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I'm saying? You mouthing off, but you wrong. You the one that's wrong.
But bro, Claude, I have a question though. But if they gave their 2027 first round pick for JC Sheldon, and if Washington,
they had actually three. They had three. They were stocked up. They could have done it because it was just extra.
Okay.
It was extra. It was extra.
So you're saying that they have a shot at Juju in one of these plays?
I'm finna show you. I ain't
Madison Booker, Hannah Hidalgo,
right.
Michaela Williams.
No, they got a shot at Chloe Kitts. They got a shot at Watkins. They got a shot. They got to listen. Here you go. I'm finna show you. I ain't finna talk. A lot of people just talk, but here's the actuality of it all. There you go. Chicago acquired Atlanta's pick, Washington pick, and then a swap with Washington. Chicago would have had the second round pick. There it goes, Brooklyn. 3 of them in the first round.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing. And bro, Claude, hold on. That don't mean nothing.
I'm not gonna argue about this. This is facts.
No, bro, Claude. Okay, you're right. But hold on. Let's recalculate, bro, Claude. Hold on. If they're essentially two late round picks, then guess what? They're not getting Hannah Hidalgo or Michaela.
No,
Williams.
they're not getting Hannah Hidalgo. If they go number 2, if they beat Washington's record, look at the board, MSL. I want you to look at the board.
Okay.
Look at the board. The board says Chicago, the second, they predicting that they have the second pick. But if Washington beats their record,
in Chicago,
that's right. But if Chicago beat Washington record this year, they're going to have the second round pick. And Washington going to stay right here at 9. You see that? And then at 11, that's when they acquired from Atlanta for Angel. Okay? You understand now?
Yeah, but I get it. Okay.
So that's three, right. So
they may or may not, but they're not going to get picks commensurate with their record.
But yes, they are. Let me show you who they're going to get. Let me show you the mock draft. Let's go. Here you go. Juju Watkins, number 1. If Washington beats Chicago and Chicago not able to beat Washington, Madison Booker or Hannah Hidalgo gonna go 1 or 2. I mean 2 or 3. Okay, Madison Booker number 2. Hannah Hidalgo number 3. Brooklyn will argue with Tankathon. Brooklyn gonna tell Tankathon they wrong. Brooklyn gonna do that because that's what he He ain't gonna do. I'm ChatGPT it right here and Googling, and I'm on Tankathon. This is facts. This is what it is. You just don't want it. Say, bro, Claude. It was only 2 picks. Look, T. Kamilla, I can't make this shit up. Look at it, T. Kamilla. I'm not making this shit up. I want
Yeah,
you
but bro, Claude, would you admit though that your GM Jeff Pagliacca has almost single-handedly built
Who gives a fuck about that?
built 2 dynasties in the WNBA?
MSL. Who cares about it? It's gone.
No, because T. Carmella, no, I'm responding to T. Carmella's message. T. Carmella said if Washington gets Madison Booker, it's a wrap.
Oh, yeah. Who? I mean, not really. Because if they get, listen, T. Kamilla, if they get Madison Booker, we gonna get Tessa Johnson at 9.
Oh,
Tessa,
boy.
who could
You are
guard Tessa?
You are delusional.
Who could? It's right here. Look, MSL. You look at the chart.
You think Tessa Johnson is gonna make up for Maddie Booker?
Chloe Kitts at number 11. Yeah, I do. I do.
Boy.
Tessa Johnson right now, brother, is shooting better than Booker right now in her career in college. Right
boy.
now, go look at the stats. In Don Staley's system.
I bet you said the same about Bree Hall when she went.
No, I told you what I told you who Raven was gonna be. I'm right. I told you who I told you who Olivia Miles was gonna be.
I bet you thought. Let's not go to your clunkers, bro, Claude, because Tanai Lassie, you thought Tanai Lassie was gonna be a baller.
All y'all talking about Okai. Oh, why he get Okai? Why Okai on a dream? I told y'all about Okai, and I told y'all that she can also shoot threes.
What happened to Tanai Lassie? What happened to Bree Hall? What happened to Pow Pow? What happened
Tanai
to
Lassie ain't had an opportunity, and Pow Pow is actually have not had her opportunity this year. She had a great opportunity last year, and she started and she filled in good for JC. Jordan Kemp last year.
She did.
So I mean, ain't nothing.
What happened to Bree Hall?
What you mean, Bree Hall? I didn't have Bree Hall on nothing. Bree Hall is a medium player.
Okay.
A defensive player. I didn't.
Well, you thought. By that logic, you thought. By that logic, you thought Raven would be damn near all pro right now. What happened to her?
No, I didn't. I knew that they was gonna play Raven. I didn't want Raven to go to the Fever. You think I wanted Raven to go to the Fever? I knew what they was gonna do. They sitting on Raven for Caitlin Clark. They literally sitting on Raven, but you seen what Raven production is when she get in the game. It's clear. It's evident. The only reason she ain't in no talks is because they sitting on Raven.
Well, it's too late to argue South Carolina players, but we could do that another day.
We ain't got to argue about no South Carolina players. They in the league. It is what it is. Asia Wilson is the goddamn GOAT. Shut the hell up. Be your ass fucking quiet.
See, I'm gonna let you get that one. No, I'm gonna let you get that. No, I'm gonna let you get that one.
Cause
I'm gonna let you get that one because I'm not gonna sit here and clap back at 2:45 in the morning New York time. But
hey, MSL, you my boy. Asia Wilson is the goddamn GOAT. Shut up.
But I didn't say she wasn't. Even though in fairness, if you want to go there, Stewie is having a great individual year.
Yes, she has a good.
She's having a great individual year.
Guess what? She from my other school, Connecticut.
Bro, Claude, you got like 39 other schools. What are you talking about?
No, I got 4. I got 4 teams.
Yeah, 4 plus 35.
I got 4 teams.
I thought you said 14
or 14.
14. Sound like you said 14. That would be more
South
accurate.
Carolina, LSU, Notre
Dame, Connecticut.
That's it.
Well, if those are your 4 teams, guess what? You're gonna win. You're gonna win 80% of the time, if not higher, the last 10 years.
I'm smart. I'm smart.
Smart or Connors. And now you got Goon started with Raven Johnson.
Free Raven.
That ain't gonna happen.
Alicia Gray, an MVP candidate last year. Possibly this year, when it's all over and said. and done. Huh?
Well,
Cook.
let me
Zaya
just say
Cook
this.
looking.
Let me
Huh?
say this. Whoever
Come
gets
on.
Michaela Williams is going to be very, very, very happy, especially if she's the 4th or 5th pick. They're going to be very, 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 very happy.
Michaela, yeah. Oh, the fire gonna be crazy. Hey, you not finna get me started at this time in this hour, man.
Well,
Damn.
yeah, because I don't think Juju as much as a given as people think she is. However, I think she's a better given, minus her knee, than Sarah Strong. I don't think Sarah Strong is going to be the kind of pro that people think she is. She come off.
I disagree.
She give me tweener energy.
She is tweener. Right now she still got to grow.
Well, you think for her size, she's gonna play wing for her size and guard wings? I don't think so.
She gonna play.
And then she has to play. And then she has to play down low.
Play 4. She gonna play.
If she has to play the 4, she's bigger than Fee because Fee is 6'1". But remember, will she be able to go on the perimeter and do the stuff that she does in college against WNBA players? I'm not sure about that.
Yes. Hey, they said
that
about
Bro Clark, no disrespect. You think Ali Crooks is going to be great in the WNBA?
I think Ali Crooks going to have a great download year. I think Ali Crooks will be okay. I think Ali
You think Ali Crooks going to make a great pro? I don't.
No, I didn't say a great pro. I think Ali Crooks will make a good pro, not a great pro. I think she will be a good pro, a good addition to somebody's roster.
And who's she playing defense again?
And she has an opportunity to be a great pro. She's still on her weight loss. Right now, she's losing weight this summer. Right now, they working on it. Right now, MSL, she lost 35 pounds. Give the look. This is a young girl. This is a girl. She just made 20. Come on, man. Get up off of that.
Wait. I thought she was gonna be a senior.
No, she's gonna be a senior this year. She just made 20. She's young.
Okay.
No, she's younger. She's a young.
So she got a lot of baby fat, all that stuff you saying?
Yeah, she's not a woman yet. She's not a woman yet. You know what I'm saying? She's still a young girl. She still got baby
I don't know.
fat.
I thought I heard you capping big time the other day about Ali Crooks talking about you want her in Chicago.
She would make a good.
Didn't I hear you say you wanted her in Chicago?
I would take her. I don't have no problem with Ali Crooks coming to Chicago. I would take her. Y'all always wrong.
Oh, please, bro. Let's not even go there. Because
come on, y'all always wrong.
Because check this out. Let me say. I don't like to toot my horn. And when I say toot my horn, I mean go back to what I said before. I know this. Everybody likes. Everybody likes.
But you be accurate.
Everybody likes to do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody likes to do that.
MSL. First of all, the reason that you are part of now the network is because you be accurate, bro. First, I want to say this though. I want you to know this. I want everybody to even know this on this recording. You're working with the network and what we doing because you're very accurate and you're very knowledgeable about what you're saying. Okay, so no disrespect. I had to stop the show to just let you know that. We care about what you think. It's about what you think. It's about us. I could be wrong. Remember, I always say that, but I think I'm right.
No. Like I'm not making a big deal about this because we just having fun. But we just having fun. But I remember it made me think about. I remember earlier this year, and I'm sure you face similar stuff. But even a lot of Angel fans, when she was going to Atlanta, they basically thought that she would be buried. And I remember I came on your show and other people's show, and I was like, well, I think she'll average 17 to 20 points a game. She'll have 11 and a half assists, 2 steals, 1 block. I don't know if she averaged the 1 block or the 1.5 if I had said that. And I had said 5 to 7 assists. Now the assist is off for 2 reasons. One, because Bree Jones hasn't played as much, and you notice she's the post feeder to Bree Jones when she plays, kind of like she was for Kamilla, because the other guards don't know how to feed the post. And also because Canada started playing point guard so well that she didn't need to she didn't need to play as much point forward. And the other component is because Angel wasn't playing the double teams as well as she could or as she should, and she should have kicked the ball out, kicked the ball out more. It looks like now that Bree Jones is back, who is a willing passer out the post, that she's kind of getting that feel back. So, because the game we were actually at, they missed a lot of open shots. Like she gave them a lot of good passes to shoot on, but they were missing. So her assist should creep up. But the point is, whether she ends up the year averaging 16, which is where she's almost at now, or 17 or 18 or 15, the point is, and I know you felt the same way, she wasn't going there just to be, but so many people was like, oh, she, remember some of these Clarkies saying she was going to average 8 points and 9 points. And, we just knew that she would have impact because of who she is and what she is. But I guess people, they listen more to what they hear than what they see. I don't know.
Hey, Brooklyn, the only reason that you not coming up because we finna get up off here because you will have us on a whole nother hour. It ain't because I don't want to hear your perspective. I respectfully, MSL already know we about to get up off of here. We got a time limit. We on 3 hours right now.
But Brooklyn, if it's okay, out of respect, go ahead. Let him just come on and bust your chops for a minute, and then
no, they ain't finna happen. I already got a text message, so you got to know what's going on.
Oh, okay, cool, gotcha.
Yeah. So, the
omnipotent boss man is present.
We gonna get up off of here. Tomorrow, MSL will be on Get It Off Your Chest. He'll be a special guest on the show with me and Bro K-Sap. We'll have our, the subjects we're gonna be talking about NBA. We're gonna be talking about the WNBA. We're gonna be talking about Upshot. We're gonna be talking about different parts and segments that's going on, and then of course controversial subjects on Get That Off Your Chest. It is a universal show that we talk about just about everything, and guess what, y'all? You're gonna love it. Go over to the podcast. Go over to Get It Off Your Chest podcast. That is my podcast show along with Brother K-Sap, and of course Brother MSL will be our special guest tomorrow. This is another part of the
I think Brooklyn was disgusted with your Audi Crooks take, but that's another story.
Oh yeah, and Brooklyn always stand with that. He been thorough with that. Brooklyn be thorough. Brooklyn be thorough. It's just that tonight he didn't do his homework. He was wrong today, though.
Oh, about the trade stuff. But you can have first round picks, but I mean, you think their picks are going to be great, but I don't know.
Listen. Did you look at the roster?
No.
Do you understand who is Chloe Kicks to you?
I mean, she's a good player. I mean, I'm not gonna say she's not a good player. I know she's gonna play this year.
How about Ashley Watkins? You know about her?
Not really. Tell me something.
Okay, Ashley Watkins is someone who went out with an ACL tear on South Carolina. She's one of the ones that was already dunking on South Carolina. She was already dunking before she got out. She was dunking on South Carolina. She's one of the half flyers. What
makes you think she just gonna walk in the WNBA and act that way?
No, she's just not coming off an ACL tear, so she got a college year to work on.
No, but I know you're projecting because we're talking about Chicago, right? You're talking about Chicago, right?
We just projecting, yeah. So we projecting. So I'm just saying 3 Gamecocks is available in a row. So you got Michaela Williams at 4, Maya Nichols at 5, Malaysia Fawali at 6, Talisha Cooper at 7.
You're mixing and blending LSU with South Carolina now, just so you know.
I can't hear you. What you saying?
If you were blending LSU and South Carolina players, you had said South Carolina.
Yeah. No, I'm saying Michaela Williams is going at number 4. I was just going up top.
Oh, okay, gotcha. My bad. Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Michaela Williams is at number 4. Maya Nichols is at number 5. Malaysia Fawali is number 6, but I think she might go number 5.
Well, I'll make a prediction. If Kayla Williams has a great year, especially without Fly J being there, she may be the number 2. She may be the number 2 pick.
Over Madison Booker, you think?
I think they're similar. I think they're similar players. I mean, people like to talk about Maddie playing the point sometimes, but Michaela can play the point. She just never had to on LSU, and she's an excellent passer. We know how she shoots. They both can disappear.
Michaela is a better shooter. Maddie is a better driver. That's the differences.
Yes, but it's not that Michaela can't. Would you agree?
No,
with
Michaela
that?
is not. It's not that she can't, but she's not a slasher like Madison can get to the hoop. Madison can literally get to the hoop. No,
but I think
Michaela can shut down.
But don't you also think that Michaela is also has a crazy handle when she's getting?
Oh, she got serious handles. I ain't saying nothing about that. See, having handles and slashing and getting to the basket is 2 different things. You got what I'm saying?
No, I don't disagree. But the reason why I said it though is because if Michaela was determined to, I think she could equally get to the basket with her
too much weight. The way she build. If she lose some more weight, maybe. If she lose more weight,
well, that's why she shoots shots the way she does.
Yeah, it's the build. You know what I mean? It's the build. It's the makeup, the genetic DNA.
But it don't stop Cody, because all Cody can do is drive, and look at her. She's like a bowling ball.
Well, Cody is a bowling ball, and you see sometimes it gets in trouble this year.
That's true. I agree.
So she's been inconsistent. So if Cody just slow down a little bit, she'll be, you know what I mean? But she's not gonna do it until she learns, she get the right coach.
Somebody's making fun of you. You said she's better than who? You trolling now, bro, but I don't know who they're talking about.
No, they ain't talking about me though.
They talking about me?
No, I think they talking about whoever in the chat.
Oh, okay.
No,
I wasn't.
The chat playing. Man, don't pay attention. Remember, we got to get up off of here. Listen, Ashlyn Watkins, number 8 from South Carolina. Tanisha Cooper, Talisha Cooper, number 7 from Ole Miss. Ashlyn Watkins, number 8 from South Carolina. I think Tessa Johnson gonna go before Ashlyn, but they got Ashlyn Watkins because the reason why they got Ashlyn Watkins before Tessa, because Ashlyn, they said that she dunking right now. They say Ashlyn Watkins dunking right now in practice right now. So they got her projected above Tessa. Tessa Johnson is number 9. Hey, I'll take her. If Chicago Sky got the 9th pick, South Carolina Tessa Johnson, the most accurate NCAA player right now that's in existence.
Wait, are they arguing over Audi Crooks in the chat?
Yeah, I don't care about no Audi like that now. I'm good. Clara Strack from Kentucky. The would-be girl is number 10, Dallas. Chicago got the number 11 pick, right? Chloe Kitts. They got projected coming to Chicago. I take her all day long. She could put the ball down on the floor. She got a mid-range shot. She just like Kamilla. Didn't I tell you though? Remember when I was arguing with the people in the chat and you was saying, bro, Claw. Didn't I tell you that Kamilla got a jump shot? She shot a J today and made
she always had it. I mean, she had a soft touch.
Yes. I told them. I mean, you agree with me, but I remember I was telling them in the chat. I'm like, Kamilla could shoot. Why is y'all saying that Kamilla Cardoso can't shoot? Oh, that was Goon. Hey, Goon, she busted 20-footer on your ass today.
Well,
she did a 20-footer on you.
The problem when you're Camilla's size and you're shooting threes, you don't want to get into JJ syndrome because JJ.
No, I wanted to do exactly what Okada is doing.
Take them when they're available, but not too much.
Not too much. Okada can shoot the 3, right? She can shoot the 3. Kamilla could do it the same.
Yeah, I think you should shoot it when it's available, and if it's a wide open shot. If you start missing them, then yeah, you need to go down. You need to go down low. But if you're hitting them, okay, so be it. But you never want to get in a position where the opposition wants you to take that shot 7, 8 times a game. And if you are doing that, then yeah, you should realize, okay, this is not working. Let me go, let me go to the post. I think John Quell's ability to shoot the three is both a blessing and a curse because she can shoot it so well. Her coaches allow her to chuck
KC Cool. Kamilla Cardoso is number 4 in the top 5 impactful centers in the league. She's number 4.
Wait, people are in the chat busting up on Kamilla?
Yeah. Goon don't like Kamilla, and Casey don't like Kamilla. They say big slow ass.
Goon don't like her cause she too light. She
light skin. Yeah, she ain't chocolate.
He don't like the light brights unless they play for his team.
Yeah, no, I like the light bright too. I don't care. But she too young. She a baby. But anyway, so listen, MSL, we got to get off of here, man, before we get in trouble.
Yeah, you done started a bonfire in the chat, so whatever happens.
Kamilla Cardoso bust JJ ass, Casey. She bust JJ ass, and JJ should not have been a all-star. They gave it to her anyway, even though she won MVP. Shout out to her winning MVP. But JJ having a bad season. If you put their stats together, JJ not even in the top 5 centers right now playing.
That's what the fight's about. JJ and Audi Crooks and Kamilla.
Yeah, facts over feelings. Sometimes they get into their feelings and don't get into the facts.
I thought I'm not
just called Brooklyn. Like I called Brooklyn tonight.
Even though Jay
tried to claim. Wait, hold on a second. Brooklyn tried to play the Mind Jedi game. But Brooklyn, you was in your feelings because I had facts. So you still didn't send me an apology that I was right. You still ain't send me my apology that I was right and you was wrong. That means you was in your feelings. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, I mean, even though you can argue, even though I don't think JJ hasn't played great this year, and you can argue about her all-star status being more like who she is than what she's done. But to me, Kamilla should have replaced Malanga. So in other words,
Malanga shouldn't have made it either.
In other words, if Kamilla was there and JJ was there, I wouldn't have had a problem because I wouldn't have a problem with that
because of JJ's resume, right? So
because JJ is JJ. So yeah. But the Malanga thing, I think they gave her the difference with Malanga is if you watch their 2 games, Malanga scores a lot of easy points because she's on a young team that runs up and down the court. So she gets like a lot of layups or like 8-footers and stuff like that, or she'll score on people because she's tall. And it's funny. I think her and Kamilla are the same size. Malanga doesn't look 6'6" to me. She looks 6'7". What you think?
No, Malanga 6'9".
Well, they list her as 6'6", but she's not 6'6" because she looks taller than that.
How tall is Dominique Malanga?
Well, they list her as 6'6", but she looks like she's 6'7" to me. But the point is that Kamilla scores her baskets more on back to basket moves, and Kamilla has her repertoire is a bit more than Malanga. Malanga's a little more athletic.
She's 6'6".
That's what they say, but she looks 6'7".
With a 7'1" wingspan. Her arms are longer than Kamilla's.
Right, Malanga is a bit more athletic than Kamilla. Like Kamilla,
Kamilla is Patrick Ewing. Kamilla is Patrick Ewing. Dominique Malanga is David Robinson. That's what you're trying to say.
So that's a good comparison.
Yes, it is. I know. That's what it is. And by right, Kamilla is more dominant. Kamilla is more dominant, better rebounder, more nicer around the rim, and she can shoot.
We're gonna have to have this discussion another day because I guarantee a lot of people in the chat would say they would take David Robinson before Patrick Ewing.
I wouldn't.
Now I think Patrick was a better half-court player, I think David was more like your ping, bing, bing, up and down.
David Robinson was the newest generation of what a center would be. He could put that motherfucking ball down. The Admiral had that shit. I mean, we saw Akeem put the ball down, but the Admiral can actually go coast to coast, and he could put that bitch down. So that's one of the players.
Akeem went coast to coast too.
I'm saying, but he wasn't a better ball handler than David Robinson. David Robinson can handle that bitch like a guard. Damn near.
You sure about that? Because my take on Robinson.
I know that David Robinson played.
My take on Robinson is he lacked dexterity, right? He was fast from it going in one direction, but he didn't have counters. And, Akeem had counters for days, whether he was facing the basket or his back was to the basket.
So David Robinson,
Akeem could cross you over.
No, David Robinson is actually what my boy that just got traded from Milwaukee to Miami.
So you're talking about Giannis?
So Giannis is actually David Robinson, but David Robinson,
though Giannis loves Akeem. But
I'm
so that's
saying,
another. You don't love no damn David Robinson.
It doesn't matter, but Giannis is actually David Robinson.
Would you make up your mind? First, you said you'd rather take Patrick Ewing, and I told you there's some people in the chat that may want Robinson, and now
I'm just telling you what it is, though. I'm trying to give you the explanation.
Because Patrick Ewing was overrated. He wasn't as good as they wanted us to believe.
Just listen. Just hear me out. It's apples and oranges. I'm just trying to show you the apple, and then I'm gonna show you the orange. That's the only thing. There's two different types of centers, and Giannis is what David Robinson wanted to be, but because of the years, he came in the 80s, going into the 90s. Okay, David Robinson came in the 80s, going into the 90s. They didn't want any bigs putting the ball on the ground, going coast to coast. They didn't.
Well, if that's the case, you could set up our Ralph Sampson at 7'4".
I'm just saying they didn't want it. You know that old school players didn't want their fives to be doing what Giannis is doing. Giannis they call him the Greek freak because he has the ability now to play positionless with this.
So you're saying you like Patrick Ewing because he knew his role? Is that what you're saying?
I like Patrick Ewing. He knew his role. He was thorough. He was a natural five. He had the ability to shoot the ball. He could shoot the three. He could shoot.
Yeah, he could shoot the 18-footer.
He had a mid range. He also was nice around the rim. He was a Georgetown.
Now Patrick had bad hands. He fumbled the ball all the time.
He was
had
a
bad
winner.
hands.
He was a Georgetown Hoya. He has the DNA of a winner. He just didn't translate it into,
No, Patrick. No, look, Patrick had poor hands. He couldn't always catch the ball into the post. He fumbled the ball a lot. A lot of times when he had to make key plays.
Bro, you talking about one of the 50 great most playing centers.
Look,
he's not a 50 great because of what
I just called him straight. But okay. No. Since you brought it up, and I know people in chat is probably going crazy, I'll give you a perfect example. And I know we're not going to be on long, but I'll give you a perfect example. Ryan Howard. There are people who believe that Ryan Howard is first team all WNBA, right? Right. But when you watch Ryan Howard play, right? When you watch him play, you see that Ryan Howard is very, very inconsistent, and Ryan Howard is not as good as her reputation. People just look at the stats, right? Because Ryan will have a 35-point game with a 9-point game, and it ends up being what, a 20-point average. So Ryan will average 17, 18, 19 points at the end of the season. But how does she get that average of 19 points? There's some 40-point games thrown in there against an 8-point game, or 5 8-point games with 3 30-point games. So, I mean, do they really deserve all the accolades they get? Brocard. So I'm just saying, Patrick had good stats, but Patrick wasn't Patrick wasn't always there for his team the way he should be. I remember that one with Charles. What's his last name? I forgot his name, but
Charles Oakley.
No, not Oakley. The other Charles, like 6'10", light skin. Forgot his name, but Patrick didn't show up, and I want to bash
Charlie Ward. You talking about Charlie Ward?
Not Charlie Ward. He played point guard. He used to be a Heisman Trophy winner. Charles, I forgot his light skin, like 6'10". He was power forward.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. But wait, hold on. Fact check. Casey Cool. Remember, Casey Cool. You got to understand that I'm a historian. MSL gonna tell you that I am a historian. David Robinson was drafted to the NBA in 1987, brother, to the San Antonio Spurs. He was the first overall pick, brother. His rookie debut was 1989 to 19. Come on, man. MSL, tell him he was in the Navy. I was in the military. I was in when David Robinson got out of the military. I joined the military. I know this stuff, Casey. I'm just trust me, man. He was drafted in 1987. He had to finish.
He had to finish 2 more years. He had his responsibility he had to do his service for the Navy. Military.
Yes. So he was drafted to be a traditional big, the way that they were supposed to be drafted in the 80s. I know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. I played this game. I lived it. I mean, I went to the military. I know all of these things. I mean, just
like Sean Bradley had his service to Brigham Young when he came out. I think he had to come back 2 years later because he had to do his missionary.
Right. Absolutely. Hold on a second, bro.
And he was 7'6", Sean Bradley.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm trying to find it for you. Last name Charles, played forward on New York Knicks with Patrick Ewing.
Probably in the 80s. He did he play for Connecticut, the person I'm thinking about? Did he play for Connecticut?
Yeah, I think he did play for UConn. Yeah.
I think so too.
I know you talking about, though. I can't get it. I can't get the roster.
Let me see. Hold on.
1989. He came in 1989. 1989. Roster.
What's his last name?
Charles is his last name.
No, this guy I'm thinking about, his first name was Charles.
Oh, Charles Oakley is the only one that played.
No, there was another one.
And Charles.
Unless I'm confusing his name.
Charles Smith.
Big light skin guy, right?
Charles Smith. Yes, I got it.
It's like 6'10", right?
It came to me. Yes.
Yeah, I forgot what the play was, but Ewing was involved with some play with him in the playoffs that was so bad. Or Charles Smith, like something happened with Ewing in that playoff series where you're just like, oh my God, this does not make Ewing look good. And Charles Smith.
That was in 96.
Probably, yeah.
That was in 96.
Charles Smith was involved.
Because they both had conflict, and then they traded Charles Smith. I remember. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. But it's too late. It's already 3 a.m.
Yeah, we got
3:30.
You're gonna get me in trouble. Yeah, you gonna.
Yeah, so we can sign off now.
Listen, y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Listen, Chicago Sky wins. Goon the shooter. We got a W. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. I can't believe, man. I can't believe it's 2:30, y'all. Hey, look, Dubs in the chat. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Chicago wins. Chicago wins. It says.
Yeah, but Charles Smith was the guy we were thinking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hey.
And Goon is just spamming up your chat at this point.
Yes. Hey, Goon says Chicago Sky playoff bound, baby. Hey.
He just like Sidney Taylor. That's all.
Hey, he loves Chicago Sky. Period. Goon the shooter. One thing about Goon the shooter, he 10 toes down. No, Goon 10 toes down. He love his players. He love Dana Evans. He a Chicago. No, I ain't gonna let you do that. MSL. He Chicago.
You just like anybody that likes Chicago, please.
No, he been here. Goon been here. Goon been here. I ain't making it up. I know you been here, but I'm just saying Goon been here. Hey, y'all. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Listen, turn on your notifications every time we drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe. We got so much to talk about on Get It Off Your Chest. Hey, see me and MSL along with the boss tomorrow at 9:30. We gonna be live tomorrow, getting it cracking, y'all. Listen, y'all, I'm just telling y'all this. Hey, I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. And I thank you for what you will do. But as always, I leave as I came with another bang. Appreciate
y'all later.
Dubs in the chat. Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction keeping busy. Always bear down on your blue in the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, WMB. White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground.